You are in the building. What's good? What's good? Advent Society first. Let's go, baby. Shout out to Tony, emotional support alligator, Wally. I just wanted to, stop on with you guys, and it is pretty late. It is pretty late. I was like, crypto family, the Dogelon Mars family, you got to turn up. So I'm here to just, speak, tell you guys what it is and the news. I see a lot of people, they feeling some type of way about the market. But first, before I even get into the video, let me shout out everybody that is in the space. Shout out to Aaron Jackal. Sup, fam? Get to catch the live. I don't know, guys. This may be the longest live I may ever have. So we're going to try to do it until 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to stay up with you guys. Some of you guys may go to sleep, but I'm going to stay up. And, hey, tell me what it is and, what you guys feel. Aaron Jackal says you are up late. Rome, good evening. Good evening to you, bro. Tracino, what's up, guys? He says, I do know Mars coin will be big in time. There are other coins. Yes, there is. Shout out to Bo Rabbit. I see everybody is in the building. Let's effing go. Now, listen, this is going to be a great live. I kind of put in a lot of, I looked up, some information that I want to share with you guys. But let's see what's on X right quick. As you guys see, shout out to Mega. Make Elon great again. He posted this later on today. He said, if Binance wants to keep his position or jump over Solana, Binance has no choice. It has to list Dogelon Mars. So shout out to him. As you guys see, Solana's right here. Binance is right below Solana. But the thing about it is this. We are on multiple exchanges. Number one, we are on Ethereum, the Ethereum blockchain. We are also on Polygon blockchain. We are also on Solana. And then, we got the whole rooms going on. So, I got a lot to show you guys. Y'all stay tuned, man. Shout out to Elon Musk. He says, even if we fail at creating a Mars colony that can grow without continuous support from Earth, the absurdly ambitious nature of the goal nonetheless results in the creation of alien-level technology that is crushing better than competitors who merely aim for Earth orbit. So as you guys know, our plan is to be on Mars by 2030, 2040. We don't know. I do know is they already have people up there as we speak. I don't know for the new viewers that's watching this channel. I am a former SpaceX employee. I used to work for SpaceX back in 2017. So right when you walk into the building, you got to go. It's on the base, though. It's on the base. So right when you go through the base, you have to, it's a long road. You have to go all the way down just to get to SpaceX. And when you enter into the building, as you guys see, you guys will see, I can, I could barely remember it, but it's like we are heading to Mars on the wall. So, I mean, Elon Musk is Elon Musk is planning on people living on Mars. So for others that's saying that no, nobody is going to be intentionally living on Mars. That's why I'm so deeply behind Dogelon Mars. Everything that Dogelon Mars is doing with the deep space food challenges and everything else, that's everything that they were doing at SpaceX. Again, I live in Florida. There's also a SpaceX out in Houston, Texas, and I believe there's another one out in California. But everything that Dogelon Mars is doing, and what I mean by that is the partnerships and what the devs are, adding up. I mean, everything adds up to we going to Mars. This token is going to explode. So in this live right here, I am going to be reading the comments. So I don't want nobody to feel like, I missed your comment or whatnot. I'm here. This is one-on-one. We're one-on-one with each other. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys got a question, put it in the chat. If you do want to come on the space on the live, I just posted the link for you guys to, hop on. Okay. But yeah, the journey working at SpaceX is just, I've seen a lot of things and things I just cannot really disclose with everybody. But just know this, that, there are underground like cities. That's all I'm going to say. There are underground cities. That's it. That's all I can say about that situation. Of course, when you see different things in the space, and what you see what Dogelon Mars has been, posting, and Elon Musk has been posting, we have similarities. And it's just, I've been behind this token since 2021. Of course, I have different digital assets that I have accumulated over the years. But those bags that I have accumulated, that was, way before I entered into Dogelon. And when I found out about Dogelon, I was like, man, I have to go head first into this asset. I see the real OG is in the live right now. What's good, the real OG? Can you hear me?
One moment, brother Brian. Give me one moment.
All right. Okay. Before I even get into the news, let me read the comments. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Bo Rabbit. Shout out to Bo Rabbit. Shout out to Dean Khalifa. Money Mod is in the building. Antonius, he says Elon Musk is following Wally on X. He's following Wally on X. Let me go ahead and see what you're talking about. Wally. Let's
All
look up
right, brother
Wally.
Brown. I'm tapped in with you. I'm here. I'm active.
Oh,
What's happening?
what's going on, brother? What's going on?
First off, first things first. It's a blessing as always to hop on live with you and to be in activity with the community. And
Thank you.
second of all, I would like to congratulate every crypto investor and holder, every asset person, anybody. If you're invested in crypto, let's just take a moment of silence, a round of applause, however you want to congratulate in this time right now, and pat yourself on the back because Bitcoin has hit a new all-time high with 100K before the end of this year. Ethereum has hit a new all-time high before the end of this year. So I think it's safe to say that from here on out, everything's looking up. And like I
Definitely.
said the last live, if you're questioning, matter of fact, not the live where we had the 21% increase in Dogelon, where you hopped on. So you guys, I ain't gonna lie, I'm still stacking, I'm still accumulating. I'm working my job at Domino's. I'm a pizza boy. I don't care. But guess what? I am building for my future gradually. I promise you that. And with these fluctuations in the ranges of rates, whether it be decrease or increase. These you guys, it's a volatile market. This is nothing new. Everything has been laid out to the forefront. It's just a matter of you yourself getting your position, holding your bag, hodl, hold on for dear life. We just crypto.com Twitter just posted about Joel Embiid. If anybody's been following it, Joel Embiid has been a big crypto supporter, for a few years now. So everything is slowly but surely working its way out into the forefront how it needs to for all of us, especially early investors. So man, it's a blessing
Definitely.
as always.
You're right, bro. And the thing about it is, like what I say in my videos, this is one hell of a time to be alive. The reason why is you still have a chance to accumulate whatever digital assets. If it's Dogelon, Mars, or any other assets, you still have time to accumulate, because next month is going to be a December to remember. Quote me on that. And the real OG. And I appreciate you, letting the audience know, letting the family know, how you feel and how motivated and how staying still you are in your position. It's just, to get into a space whereas we're able to accumulate millions of this token, Dogelon Mars. It's just, this is for every average citizen around the world who is trying to, have a better generation for their family before they go. You get what I'm saying, the real OG? And to inspire others to get into the space, and for new people that's hopping into this in Dogelon Mars community. It's a great time to be alive. Again, for those who jump into just the green candles, chasing other assets that's pumping, you're always going to get wrecked, or you may make some money. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, why get wrecked when you're holding an asset that has $100 million market cap, that we don't even need all the other partners. People are not realizing how SpaceX and the International Space Station is, and NASA. Those are huge partners by itself. They're multi trillion-dollar uh, companies, private companies. That's why they took NASA out of Florida. It used to be in the Space Coast. That's why they don't launch the shuttles anymore. They just launch those rockets or anything from SpaceX. So now we got Blue Origin. They're out there. That's Jeff Bezos. A lot of people trying to reach space and live out in Mars and other planets. So, what's your take on that, Real OG, about people moving out to Mars, and with this whole price discovery for Dogelon Mars?
Um, Me personally, in my 22 years of living, and did my own experiences with the human belief and what the human mind is able to believe that it's able to achieve, anything is possible. You know what I'm saying? If you can believe it, think of it, it's possible. The human mind or the mind simply does not come up with anything that it has not yet experienced or will not ever experience, if you can catch my drift.
Right,
But let me give y'all this tidbit. For us, regular day working people who are not born into money, who are not long-standing um, uh, a big family of like the Rothschilds, let's put it like that. For us, we don't have to become them once this flip is switched. We don't have to do anything of their nature. But do this. When this thing pops off, because it will, there's no question about it. It will. When it does, will you be in the best position available and possible for you and yours? That's the main thing. Regardless of the yacht parties, regardless of having fun, the ultimate goal is generational wealth and building something for your family that they can, have long after we laid the foundation. If you want to go to Mars, whatever you want to do, everyone has their own. free will to do so, to do whatever it is they feel like they want to do. But you guys, think real long term. You know what I'm saying? Think big, bigger than Mars. You know, who knows where we are going to go? But once it hits, once the rocket takes off, there's no looking back. We just hit 100K Bitcoin. Like, it just let we were having when we dropped down to 43,000 earlier this year, people were saying it's time to close it up. It's time to close up shop. They discounted us, and I will admit, I was kind of skeptical myself. Why? Because I didn't know all the facts. I didn't know all the history at that time, but I still took time to study. I still took my time to learn, to figure out, to accumulate my knowledge on crypto. And right now, I have 5 billion Dogelon Mars.
Okay.
That's not as many as older holders, and it may not be as many as newer holders. But for me and myself personally, for my crypto account, my portfolio, I'm fine. I have hit my goal, and I will still accumulate because why not? You see, you have countries. What's that guy name? Um, what's his name?
So who you talking about?
It's on the.
Huh?
He's steadily buying Bitcoin. So you have all
Michael
these
Taylor?
major key. Yeah, you have all these major key factors. You know what I'm saying? You have countries steadily accumulating, individuals who've come up off of this asset and different other assets accumulating. So all these, like I said, null and void the smoke screens. If you have a good community like we have here in Dogelon Mars with Crypto Brown, stick with your people because we are already where we need to be. And if you're still accumulating, keep accumulating. Why? Because are we will be on top when everything is flipped. You
Facts.
know, so we just got to keep steady, hold pace, man. And like I said, if you question it, man, just look, look at the major key factors. Look at man, I do taxes. I voted for Trump, not for the fact of the other BS of it's all the fears that people have. You look, take a step back, detach, disassociate yourself. Trump's tax plan for us as retail investors for our unrealized capital gains tax, he is for us. He will be the first crypto president. The future is not, it does not have to be scary for anybody. But if with due planning comes great things.
Facts.
You know, you got to have a great plan. You got to have a great basis. You got to have a great reason. You know, don't get scared out by nothing that you see in the market or hear in the news. We here, Dogeline Warriors will always remain at the ready. And like I said, Brian, it's always a blessing, man. I'm gonna fall back. It's your show, man. I'm listening
Oh,
from here
you
on in.
good, bro. You good. This is the thing, though. I want everybody. That's why I told everybody. This may be the longest live. I'm trying to push it till 2 a.m., 2 in the morning. You know, so I'm gonna
I'm
be
rolling
up.
with you till I fall asleep, baby. Let's get it. Let's
Okay,
get it.
now. Give me a sec. Give me a second. Hold on. My bad. My bad. My bad. We locked in.
Man, let Brother Brown get himself together, you guys. It's nice to meet everybody, how everybody doing tonight. I'm glad that we have the community in the chat. You know, let's show some love. Let's get active. Ramon Albright says Elon and Soul Pair might move us. What you think? Hey, brother, you seen what the market is doing. Why question it? Do what's best for yourself. If that's what you want to do it, man. Don't question it. Don't miss out. You know, don't this is a bandwagon. This is a train ride that you do not want to miss. You know what I'm saying? If you see the signs for your benefit and for the benefit of your people, do it. Go forward. The only person that's gonna fail from it is you, and the only person that's gonna benefit from it is you and your people. So take that
Mic
risk.
check. Mic check. You can hear me?
Yes, sir, we can.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that, real OG. Now, hold on. Don't go nowhere. Everybody locked in. If anybody wants to come up here, tell Moonbound to bring his ass up here, man. Tell him to lock in up here. Um, uh, Shout out to Ramon. Thank you, real OG, for reading that. Elon and Soul Pair might move us. What you think? Now we're gonna get to that about that Solana pair with Dogelon Mars. But But as you guys see right here, Michael Saylor says 5,000 days ago, $1 could buy you a Bitcoin. Today, 99,000 buys you one. The USD is collapsing. Don't let them lie to you. So, I have a lot of people that are, I know a lot of people who are still in the old traditional way of knowing that cash is still king, because at the end of the day, they're like, well, I can't take no Bitcoin and go purchase this. Well, actually, you can. I can actually say, yes, you can. You can purchase anything with digital assets. Even you can use Dogelon Mars to purchase anything. Dogelon Mars is a currency. We're not a stable coin, and we are not a security. Remember that. We are a currency. We are made for transactions, So since you brought that up, I want to bring this up for you guys. Let's go to, let's see, Solana. So we're on SoulScan right now. All right, let me make the page a little bit more bigger right quick. Let me see. Can you still be here? Yeah. So as you guys see right here, this is SoulScan token, Dogelon wormhole. You guys may have seen that on Coinbase as well. You see the market cap on Solana, we're at $2 million. And the current supply of Dogelon Mars on the Solana chain is 10 trillion tokens. Okay. Look how low the market cap is on Solana. Do you see that, real OG? Do you guys see
my
how
my phone
low?
screen a little small.
It's okay. So the market cap is $2 million. Now,
Right.
I know you guys seen a lot of influencers on X. They're like, well, find me the next gem that's under $10 million that could reach to $100 million market cap. Right now on the Etherscan, right now on CoinMarketCap, we're at $100 something million market cap supply. Right now. With Solana, like I believe we already broke our all-time high for Solana. With Solana is going to have that pump with all these other meme coins that is on Solana. People are still searching for gems on Solana. And they're not knowing that they could purchase Dogelon Mars on Solana as well. And run that all the way up.
They're oblivious to the truth right in their faces. And that's what you guys don't understand. Everyone that's in this chat, scratch it. Everyone that has clicked on Crypto Brown's videos, that has ever tapped in, you are chosen. You are selected. You are elect. Because he just said it. People are thirst trapping and running after the next big thing because of this and this and it's hitting off. No. Stick to the facts. Stick to the basics. Stick to the principles. Dude, we
Right.
safe. We good. That's why I say secure your position. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Secure your position. Secure what you need for you and yours. We will always reiterate this because number one, we're not financial advisors. We're not financial managers. We're not nothing of that nature. What we are people that's looking to put our hard-earned
Did
cash
y'all
to
hear
work
anything I said?
passively for us.
Right. Oh, hold on, Moonbound. Hold on, Moonbound. Finish going, real OG.
But yeah, man, long story short, man, it's like I say, I will always say this, man. I'm blessed to be here. I really am. It took me blowing through some money to realize, what I'm saying, like really, just to really sit back and okay, if I really want my money to work for me passively, as far as asset value income, like that's a whole different ball game, but it's not hard. It's only as
No,
hard as
it's
you make
not.
it for yourself.
It's not, because most people growing up, they don't have mentors in their lives. They don't have people telling them like, hey man, I understand you could go ahead and rock and roll and go do what you want to go do. But what is that going to do for you in the long run? What are you going to do for your future self? Well, the future self, I would rather go ahead and accumulate some crypto, put somebody on game. because there's a lot of people out there depressed that does not know anything about digital assets. They're trying to find the next way to come up. They're trying to find the next
You got
hustle.
celebrities, bro. You got
Yeah,
celebrities comment on their social media public pages. Somebody put me on. You are a millionaire in our modern time of your
yeah,
own background or whatever, and you're asking the public. Come on now. Come on
yeah,
now. That
yeah.
should take. Come on, you guys. Don't question it. We are here for a reason. Just like
Definitely
everybody has their own purpose. Don't question it, man. Follow through. Trust
follow
yourself.
through. Follow through.
And
Now you
I'll be the
guys
first
see.
to admit, it was scary as hell. Sitting down with my uncle. This man, he's so rambunctious and flamboyant about this asset.
Right.
So I'm just knowing about the stock markets. But me and him sitting together peer to peer every other day. Okay, learn this, learn this, research this, talk. I eventually worked my way to where I could do it all for myself. And that's really the big factor. You can ask my little brother is standing right here next to me. He'll tell you right now. Man, it was never a day he hasn't came up to me and tried teaching me about crypto. And he's 16. My brother,
Okay
he's
then.
2 years away to where he can get his own portfolio account. But until then, I'm gonna drop all the knowledge that I get, all the drip, everything. He gonna get it because I
Hey,
want
but
him
do
to
you know
create.
what though? He can still get a portfolio. All you have to do use MetaMask. I mean, I don't know if they're asking for your age or anything on MetaMask. I don't believe so. But if not, tell him to go ahead and download MetaMask, and he will be able to purchase some assets on MetaMask. You get what I'm
Okay,
saying?
bet.
Or
Yes,
he
sir.
could give you some money. Say, hey, cuzzo, let me go ahead and give you
Oh,
$200.
no,
Can you
no. See,
transfer?
we see that's what Hot told me. Let me cut y'all, Brown. Not to cut y'all, but let me cut y'all. See, that's what my uncle told. He said, I ain't finna babysit you. I ain't finna handicap you. You gonna learn this and go on about your business.
Right.
Handle your own bag, cause it's real money. See, when
It
we talking
is.
about generational, life-changing wealth, you have to be sovereign. Not just in word and namesake, but in your mind. You have to be able to, okay, I have all of this money, wealth, whatever. You could blow it all in a lifetime. You could blow it all before you hit a ripe old age. You see what I'm saying? But
Right.
it's a longevity. If we build a generational wealth, okay, you know what I'm saying? How we gonna do it? How we gonna maintain it? Just like Brian was saying, have an exit strategy. If you're gonna take out
Absolutely.
some assets or cash out, at least have some left over so you can still have something.
You got to
You
have
know,
some. You got to have some. But if you guys know, shout out to Moonbound. He got on to
Moonbound.
live. Salute to Moonbound. Moonbound. What's the word, bro? What's the word?
All right, yo, guys, what's the word, y'all? Man, what's the word, man? Shit, man, another day in the books, y'all. Shit looking better.
Yeah.
Uh, I ain't going. Let me see. Can I present anything or no? Can I,
I
can I
don't know.
screen
Can
share?
you? Does it say screen share on yours?
Yeah, I can present.
All right, present it then. See what it be
Crypto
doing.
Brown,
What's good? What's good, OG?
what you got going?
Nah, that's hot
Moon
right there.
bound, I see you, my boy.
Yo, geez.
As you guys know,
Yo,
this is
that's
a
you, Dre?
Dogelon Mars late night chat. So again, if any of you guys want to come up onto the live, hit that link down below and come on up here. But I do want to finish the news, but I'm gonna let all the guest speakers go ahead and let everybody speak what they want to speak. What's the word, Corey?
Man, I didn't even know you was going live, man. Somebody called me and said you was going live, bro. What a time to be alive. What a
It
time to be
is.
alive. What a time to be a Dogelon Mars holder, bro. Like, like you say, I've been holding it since 2021. So, hey, I've been watching you, Moonbound, sitting back, accumulating. Me and you talk personally. As I
That
got
right.
my nephew in the community that's on live with us now. Hey, I'm just blessed, man, and just ready. They say we had all the years to accumulate, so really can't. We still got time. But at the end of the day, you can't feel sad for the ones that been knowing and they had the chance to accumulate. Hey, because time is ticking and time ain't on our side no more.
Facts.
You know,
Facts.
shit.
Facts.
Hey, it's getting real.
Yes, sir.
It's getting
Moonbound,
real.
what you got showing us right now?
Say again.
Man, this is the Bitcoin rainbow chart, y'all. This is pretty much the guarantee that this is going to work. You feel me? Whatever you want to say, like about the crypto market, like this is going to work. If I could go over, let me go back over to the joint. So this is going to work. Currently, we right here in the yellow ranges. If you just now get into the party, you're lucky. You just got in before is this a bubble, before people really start understanding what's going on, and you definitely got in before FOMO intensifies. You could still make money, but you got to buy the right token. We all can agree that Ethereum ain't really run yet. And right now, Bitcoin, even it being $90,000, $100K, it's still a hold region. And we still ain't even have a pullback yet. So for everyone that's in right now, just lock in, man. Because if we do have a retracement, let me show you some levels of retracement that we've hit.
Moonbound, do me a favor, brother. I need you to reiterate that first statement you made. If you
What? I don't know. I don't know what I
you,
said,
you
bro.
you can still make money. You just got to get the right asset.
The right what?
Asset, or I don't believe you said something along that line.
Yeah, the right assets. Look, I try not to look. Me personally, I try not to buy assets that already ran 300%. Me personally, I feel like I lost, I missed the boat. You feel me? Pretty much. Unless it's Bitcoin itself. That's the only thing I would want to buy, but I don't have Bitcoin money. So I really want to make a big lick. So me personally, I will go with the Dogelon Mars, especially since Ethereum didn't run yet. Let me show you something. The charts. So right now, if I could show you what I'm trying to talk about, all right, so boom. Now we over here at the charts. You got Bitcoin over here at 98, Ethereum over here at 3,400. Ethereum still didn't even really rip yet. And you already seen Bitcoin is in the hold region. So when I go to Ethereum, I go to the all. So I'm like, so it's the bull run over. Did Ethereum claim its all-time highs, and is it going down? Did it already have an explosive bull? Like, did Ethereum have the explosive move this bull run yet? Did it have that explosive move? And the answer is no, you guys. We're close. We're close.
But the thing about it is, I see where everything going. You guys know Jim Cramer. He came on and was talking that crap. He says Bitcoin is crap, like crap. So you guys see how, most other retail investors who are into stocks, they tend to listen to him and they tend to, drop the market. But they're not really dropping anything because they're trying to scare investors, whereas major institutions and other people who got big bags are able to accumulate Bitcoin. But this is the thing. Once Bitcoin retraces back some, that money trickled down to altcoins and to meme coins. You see what I'm saying? I can see a $10,000 Ethereum. I can see a $2,000 Solana. But after what Moonbound, when he's done showing you guys what he has to show you guys, I'm going to show you guys something in a little bit. Moonbound, you got the stage.
Oh, you was talking. Keep talking, bro. Keep talking,
All right,
bro. Because
hey.
I can't talk and build this chart for some reason. I'm not that good yet.
this is what I'm gonna do right quick. So you guys know that we're on Polygon, obviously. Polygon right now is at 59 cents. 59 cents right now. And Polygon is locked in with VanEck and State Street. So you guys know VanEck, they're buying tons of Bitcoin right now for their institution. And we are connected, not just connected, we're on their blockchain. So with Polygon, with everything that's going on with Polygon, I'll read the information later. But I mean, just expect a major pump. I'm talking about a major pump for Dogelon Mars.
Right.
So you got your chart ready?
Right. So a major pump is going to come because this reason alone. So currently, yes, Ethereum is having a slight tear, but we still are short 40%. And this is what I mean by short. This is what I mean by short 40%. The top black line is the all-time highs of Ethereum, the past bull run. The bottom black line is the current level, is our current local all-time highs of Ethereum. So we still need to achieve we still need to achieve a 13% move on the monthly. It's the monthly chart. We still need to achieve a 13% move to claim the all-time highs of Ethereum. But we all know that this is Ethereum and it's going to explode. So with that being said, this is still the monthly chart. You know what I mean? With that being said, I try to pull this forecast indicator over here to the beginning of the last bull run that Ethereum had. That candle went up 53% on the monthly. That candle went up 53%. So let's pull 53% from the top black line that I put there, because the top black line is our all-time highs for Ethereum. So let's put another 54% on there. Let's just call it a cool 50%. If I could do it right.
So you're saying that we should reach what, $4,000 by?
We're waiting for a 50% move on the monthly charts. So on the monthly charts, this is not the I guess this will change on the weekly. No, I see. I built it on the monthly. So
okay,
on the monthly charts, Ethereum has to go up another 53% from the all-time highs, but we are 13% away from our all-time highs, sitting at 3,400, because our all-time highs is 4,300. Like, we're not far off from our all-time highs, but we still need to put in another parabolic move to actually call this a bull run, because these are just our lows. You can't tell me another 13% move. That's it for Ethereum. 13% is all-time highs of the last bull run. How can I put it? Like, the formula don't change because we still need Bitcoin to go to the red regions. Like, we need Bitcoin to go there too. So it's all still early. Like, it's just chaos. But we just got to remain calm. Like, that's the hardest part. Just hold the bag and like focus on your own bag. Like, that's the most I could tell guys. But you're early. Like everyone that's here right now is early. That's what I'm just trying to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I like it. I like your chart, and what you're seeing. I honestly feel that we may have a major retracement. I'm not saying Bitcoin down to 80 grand. We're gonna have a retracement, and this seems like it always happens before we have another, major run. I just believe December will be a month where a lot of institutions and a lot of these other big whales are going to be dumping their money into a lot of these altcoins and meme coins. You know, now I wanted to show you guys this. Most people are saying, what would be the market cap of Dogelon Mars if we were at PayPay? Now, as you guys see, PayPay right now is sitting at 4 zeros, 2093. Dogelon Mars, that's where we're sitting at 6 zeros too. So with the market cap of PayPay, which is $8 billion, and our market cap is at 109 million. If you have a billion tokens in Dogelon Mars, that will be only $16,000. Now, most people may say, man, that's not even a lot of money. Well, I mean, you only spent probably $1.50 to get Dogelon Mars for a billion tokens earlier this year, or even cheaper than that last year. Okay. Let's say with Dogecoin. Let's go to Dogecoin right quick. With that market cap, that will be 594x. We'll be at 3 zeros, 1178. So if you had a billion tokens, that would leave you at $117,000. That's
Do 10
500.
billion.
Huh?
Do 10 billion. Just the minimum, 10 billion for people
10
that got
billion?
like 10. We're not gonna go, what we be talking about, what we hold, just
Right.
10 billion minimum.
Okay, so we're just gonna add 10 billion. So we add an extra zero. That will be 1 million. That'd be $1.1 million. 594x. That's at Dogecoin market cap at 64 billion. So if you have 10 billion tokens of Dogelon Mars at Dogecoin market cap, we'll be sitting at 1.1 million with just only 10 billion tokens of Dogelon Mars. Again, let's go to PayPay again, because a lot of people talk about PayPay. 10 billion. That would be 80x at $8 billion dollars in the market cap. That would be $159,000. That would be 80x with just only 10 billion tokens. So this whole market that's of right now. But if we did Bitcoin, I'm just going to show you that. I mean, it would be crazy to do Bitcoin. But let's say Shiba Inu at 10 billion tokens. The market cap right now of Shiba Inu is $15 billion. So that will leave us at what? $289,000 with only 10 billion tokens. I don't know if you guys see that in the chat, guys, but this super cycle is going to be insane. We're going to cap off Shiba Inu. That's just my speculation. I don't know about you guys, but that's my speculation that we're going to cap off Shiba Inu. Now, on the Solana scan, let me get to that right quick. I know I didn't exit that out, did I? Let's see. Let me see this right quick. Yes. So on Solana scan, the market cap on Solana scan is $2 million with a 10 trillion token current supply. Now, if you guys look, I was looking at the holders on here. Now, this person, Radium holds a big bag of Dogelon Mars. Let's check this one out right quick. And this is how I, typically find out who's the holder and like who's holding it. Let's see, token account. This one. Address. Give me a second, guys. Because I was looking at something. Transactions. Holders. Orca. I believe Orca is what is Orca right quick? Orca Soul Elon with Rap Soul Solana. But yeah, I was looking in the holders, and one of them just holds Dogelon Mars about $540,000 worth, or was that in Polygon? Because I just been looking, family. So yeah, this is in Polygon. So I click on this right here. Then it says filtered by token holder, and you see what type of assets that they hold on Polygon. So his biggest holdings is Dogelon Mars, which is $544,000, and he holds about 2 trillion tokens. 2 trillion tokens on Polygon. So there are whales out there that are spending their bags on Dogelon. We're just focused on the Ether scam because we're on Ethereum and everybody locked in on that. So it's like we have it's just gonna be crazy, man. I just can't even explain it right now. But shout out to everybody who came up on the live, man. We got a full house up in this place. Shout out to Dogelon Meme Lord. Shout out to Blaze Stack Up. And again, shout out to Core Ground. Shout out to Lil Hot. Dogelon Meme Lord, what would you like to say, brother?
How you guys doing tonight?
Man, we're doing great, man. We're doing a late night session. We're trying to stay until 2 a.m. and Eastern time. But how you got going? What's going on with you, brother?
I was actually doing some content creating right now, some infographics on Dogelon Mars, actually.
Awesome. Blaze Stack Up, what's the word?
Just wanted to say what's good to everybody, man. Shout out to Moonbound. Much love to everybody that's holding. Hope everybody becomes rich. And, I ain't forget about what I said on Twitter, my guy. So I got y'all. But
all right, we locked in.
Ethereum ain't hit 42 yet. That's when I had it back in the day. So like Moonbound said, we ain't even see nothing yet. 4,200. So it's a lot y'all did not see. I had Dogecoin when it hit 81 cents. It's a lot y'all. Some people didn't see. So if you have Dogelon Mars, like a lot of it since 2021, just make sure you keep holding it because they want to shake everybody out. BlackRock got what they got. A lot of people about to have what they have. And Trump did say he wants to free the apes from the zoos. And he loves the Dogecoin, my bad. So you got Dogelon, just be ready. That's all I'm going to say.
Facts.
Bro.
Facts. Salute.
Bro. I'm geeked up, bro. I am geeked up. I cannot lie. This shit got me geeked to the fullest and highest right now. I love it. I love it all.
Listen, this is the thing. We all as a community. I know a lot of people's watching on X, on YouTube, or whatever platform you're watching. But if you're locked in this channel, you have a voice of reasoning. You have a voice to speak out however you feel. But we are a deep felt community. Yeah, we have a little, riffles. But at the end of the day, we wouldn't be human beings. But nah, we're not even human beings. We are Martians. Dogelon Meme Lord, I know you got something to say, man. Go ahead, let us know what the word is tonight, brother.
So just looking, a lot of whales have been buying and they're holding. And I've been watching their wallets, seeing, if they're holding, they keep adding to the bags. So they're in it for the long run, waiting for the utility to come out. That's one. Two, we've been growing in holders every day, and now we're almost up to I think 220,000 plus holders on all 5 chains right now. So it's looking bullish. Like on the short term, not really because no utilities out, but long term, super bullish. And I know probably the devs are waiting for that 100K, which is supposed to be coming pretty soon because the volume hasn't been dropping down on buying. So it's just right now, it's just a healthy down we're going. It's healthy, everybody's selling, and then you got to remember all the ETFs are stopping during the weekend, and then if you notice right when we hit Sunday almost going into Monday, boom, it starts ramping up again. So when I did my TA, I seen we're in a bull flag, and when I measured that bull flag, it went from 100 to 105K incoming. Not financial advice.
Oh my God. Now, Meme Lord. Now, I know you put me on to Dex Tools. Remember that, right?
Yeah,
Now,
I did.
have you been paying attention to the whales there?
Oh yeah, they're playing right now. They're playing, and if you notice, you have to think like a retail investor, and as a whale. Usually, you see it go down during when people are well going a little high when people are getting paid, and then all of a sudden the bags drop during the weekend, and then it ramps back up when you bought, probably when it was a little high, and they're spooking them out into buying when it's higher, and then when it's lower, you run out of money. So you got to
Right,
think it like that.
right. And this is the reason, and I want to show everybody on this space, man, on this live. When I look at it, I don't just show the green. You have to show what it is. You guys see, someone just bought what $20,000 worth of Dogelon, but cool and all. But as what you said, they are trying to shake out these holders to buy the green candles, and that's just crazy. But why do you think they're doing that, though, Meme Lord? Like, even though they're trying to shake the holders out, even though it's kind of like scaring some of the new investors that is hopping into Dogelon, why do you think they're doing that?
I would say right now, when it went up to, I believe it went up to what, 603 and some
Right.
change. On some other exchanges, it's higher, lower, whatever, but it was 603. If you notice, it went down afterwards. We went down to like 6019, and that was normal because everybody was selling. And if you looked in Dex tools, it was all shrimps and sharks and a little bit of, I forgot what else they're called, but they were
Oh,
mostly selling, and I think that was just people who were, they were they lost faith. They didn't want to hold, paper hands, whatever you want to call them.
right.
And then what happened was here came the whales. They ate that up like chum, and now they're in it for the long run, but they got it at a cheaper price.
Facts. Facts. And the thing about it is, if any of you guys have a computer or whatnot, and you go on Dex Tools, and you guys go to this list here, and you click on the whales, and if you're looking, the whales that are selling, it's not like it's thousands of them. I say the max is probably like 5 or 6 of them, but they're not the main holders in the top 100 of Dogelon on Mars. That's just the thing. So, no, the major players that is holding Dogelon Mars on Etherscan, they're not shaking you out. It's the other whales out there who made money off of Bitcoin way back in the day. People who got funds. They're able to do that. Fact, is that correct, Meme Lord?
Yeah, they basically, how I said it, they have like more money to play with, a lot more, and that they don't control the market, but they can control a little bit of making paper hands come out more as well.
Right. It can get scary.
And I
Fast.
And I would also say, because you know how I'm an ambassador for Dogelon, so I
Yeah,
get a lot of messages in my DM where they say, "Oh, it hasn't went up. It went up and then it went down." And I said, first of all, you have to get that I'm gonna get rich quick mentality out. The people you see that are, oh, I made this much in 2-3 weeks or in days,
right,
it's mostly people who have an insight on it because meme coins. Everybody, you know, they have their little how they get in on it. Those are people who already bought in. And then when you see these people saying, "Oh, buy it now, hurry," to me, that's like you're becoming exit liquidity. And that's what's good about Dogelon. You have utility coming. You're not on any major exchanges and not throwing shade to Pepe. I'm all about people who made money and I'm happy about that. But if you notice, Pepe Floki, they got listed Coinbase, which is a big exchange. They only went up a little bit, but not too much because now everybody's like, well, where's the utility? That's where people need to understand. Boom, Dogelon's going to come in, and with that metaverse, it's the first metaverse with AI. And I looked into it, so I can say that that's incorporating AI. So investors and whales are going to look at that and say, okay, now we're done with just making money on these meme coins. Now we want to make money on meme coins that have utility. So
right.
actually, that's why I think the devs are playing it a little like they're playing it close to the chest, but at the same time, they're also playing in a good way.
Facts. Facts. You're right. You're right. And like what you said, with all the utility Dogelon Mars has, and what the devs are doing, even with the metaverse, it's just going to be a huge, major impact for Dogelon to have a new major price discovery. And I like what you said about the whole Pepe thing. You know, it was just crazy how. Don't get me wrong, it made people millionaires, some people thousandaires, but it kind of changed the game for retail investors, new retail investors that's hopping in. They're thinking that, oh, this coin just got made today. Let me go hop into it, and it's going to 1,000x, 100,000x because I jumped in it early. You get what I'm coming from, meme lord? And that's what I've been seeing lately because I believe what they say 10,000 meme coins are being created each and every day.
That's true. And it could be even more depending on what happens within the world. Like you've seen the presidential election, there was so many of those. Then something funny happens on TV or something and it blows up on social media. Boom, there you have another one. It's to me it's ridiculous, but it's a good way to make money too. But it's also a fast way to lose money as well. Because I don't lie. I'll tell you this, I've been doing this 7 years. The first time when I went into crypto, I said, "Oh, I know what I'm gonna do," and I was making, I was thinking, "Oh, FOMO and doing all that," and I lost like 5-10 thousand easily within, I'll say, a couple days, maybe even a week, just
Right.
being stupid. So I said, you know what? Let me slow down, and I actually learned how to do this the hard way by doing your research and learning about projects, tokenomics. And what also people fail is when you look at a project, make sure to look at token distribution, meaning who got their greedy little hands in it first. Usually it's VCs.
Right. You're right. And then another thing, and when you're looking for an asset, I'm just gonna say it like this, in any asset, you guys know everybody that's on this live right now, of course, we're bullish on Dogelon Mars. We're not gonna act like we don't know that. But like with ICP and other assets, when you do your research, you tend to have this feeling like, dang, I don't know if this was the right investment. I mean, everything looks good. I mean, I'm able to look up who they're partnered with, who created it, but the price isn't it's not moving. Like, why isn't the price moving? And you're seeing all these other assets that's just soaring. But when there's a catastrophe as the World War III, I hope it doesn't happen. But if that does tend to, bring us into that situation, you will really see what real tokens are going to stand through that war. Understand, When there's wars, there's more money pumping into the stocks and into anything that's financial. It tends to shoot it up. Wars bring money to the rich. So if you're jumping into any other digital assets, and it really, I've done seen it when COVID-19 happened, a lot of things got bankrupt. A lot of the companies in the stock market got bankrupt. JC Penney, not Groupon, but other companies. So when Squid Game came out in 2020, a lot of people threw their money in. They're like, man, this is a life changer. It could be the next Bitcoin. And they lost a lot of money because it went from $2,100 or $1,500 to exactly zero. It didn't even have fractions like how Dogelon Mars is. Okay, so I want you guys to pay attention. So when you're jumping into looking for different digital assets and you're chasing these green candles, don't get wrecked. Does anybody on the stage got anything they might want to say about that?
Yeah, man, I got something to say, man.
Okay.
All right, man. Look, because I'm about to get up out this joint. Look, this is the home stretch. We've been waiting all summer. We've been waiting all summer for Bitcoin to go into the yellow ranges. If you know, you know. We're Bitcoin at 100,000, 90K, 80K. It's all still cheap. It's nothing but chaos. It's child's play. If even Bitcoin at $100,000 is child's play. Y'all seen the chart. We're nowhere near the red regions, y'all. You feel me? We show face because, like, nah, I mean, we one-on-one. Like, nah, I mean, we gonna hit this lick together. But at the end of the day, Ethereum is still not above 4,500. Bitcoin is only at 100K, and Dogelon Mars is still trading below 5 zeros. One. Like, at the end of the day, we early. Like, you feel me? We might get another pump going into December. Maybe. If not, we already know if we don't get nothing for the rest of this year, 2025 is our year. You feel me? So with that being said, I'm gonna hand the board back over. We're gonna take it day by day, but yeah, man, 10 toes till we hit this lick. Yeah.
All right. Salute the Moonbound. I appreciate you joining the family on this live, man. Again, I'm gonna try to stay to 2:00 in the morning. It's a pleasure. If you guys are not following Moonbound, give him a follow on his YouTube channel. Moonbound, if you don't mind, drop your link down in the comment section so people go ahead and give you a follow. You did that?
I don't even know how to do that, bro.
Okay. If you guys don't know Moonbound, type in Moonbound Crypto on YouTube. Give him a follow.
Guys have me dying laughing at that right there.
right, Mean Lord. He said he don't know how to do it. But oh yeah, Meme Lord, Hot, Real OG, Blaze Stack Up, Agora to bring AUSD to aggravated layer, not aggravated, but AGG layer for a native and fungible aggregated stablecoin, managed and custodied by asset management giants VanEck and State Street. AUSD will bring a native stablecoin to all AGG layer chains and major move towards seamless, unified liquidity. Now you guys know we're locked in with Polygon, and then we got VanEck, that's pushing it, that's integrating with Polygon. That's something major. You guys tell me what you guys think, man. Drop in the comment section. Meme Lord, Hot, Real OG, what you guys thought? What's your thoughts about this?
It's about to be a great summer 2025.
Okay.
It's about to be mind blowing. I'm just sitting back. You know me, I'm ready. You know, all I can do is accumulate and just wait. Like Meme Lord said in the chat one time, hey, it's gonna be great in 2025, but it's gonna be even greater in 2030. You know,
Definitely.
so hey, I'm just sitting back, man. I just want to hear from Meme Lord what he have to say about it.
Mimo, what you got, brother?
I'll say, well, about what Maddox doing, that just shows you that now that America is embracing crypto a lot more, and what Gary Gibbons are saying, Shana na na goodbye, or however you say it, he's gone for official, so that's a good
Amen.
thing.
About damn
So
time we
now,
talk.
exactly. So now, guess what? Now you're going to have companies wanting to build in America again, which is going to bring more. Guess what? More governments wanting to lock into crypto, which is even better for us because that's what we've been wanting: crypto adoption. Not with the government, but I mean, at some point they're going to have to come in. And let's say if we ever see Bitcoin being adopted for sure. There's going to have to be a way to tax it. So I guess that's what they're leaning towards as well. And then other people don't realize is last year, FedNow, which is what do you call it, digital payments through the government, it's been live since July of last year. So they've been playing with crypto for a while. So I
Now,
think it's yeah. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
no, you good. But Fed now, they were trying to use. I'm gonna be honest with you. In 2020, when we had our fourth stimulus check, I remember in around Octoberish, Novemberish, I really do believe they used XRP to make that transaction for that stimulus check. Not saying that in everybody's bank account it was an XRP, but Swift was down. See, that's what they're using for all the money in the world right now is Swift. Okay. Then they made the Fed Now coin, like what you said, Meme Lord, back in 2021, correct? 2021, they proposed the bill. 2022, they started using it. Am I correct?
I believe so. I'm not too sure. And to let you know, I know nothing about XRP because I don't like it. But I never say anything bad about. I never say anything bad about it. There's a reason why. I'm into Chainlink, and I bought that when it was $4 because I knew they were going to work with Swift. And guess what? They're working with Swift and banks as well. So I'm more of a Chainlink guy. But I'd say nothing bad about XRP.
But like what you said, listen, guys, listen, everybody that's listening. Chainlink isn't bad. And the thing about it is my mom purchased some Chainlink in 2020 around those prices. So I can't talk bad about it. When I was, I used to bring my mom, I still do. I tell my mom about different assets. And I said, Mom, you always got to do your own research when you're looking for these assets. And she was a gem finder too now. She found Chainlink before I even hop into Chainlink. She said, son, I'm gonna go ahead and grab me some Chainlink, and I'm just gonna hold it. And I seen it when it shot up to $40, $40 a piece. All those assets that you've been naming, Chainlink, XRP, first off, Dogelon Mars, ICP, XLM, they all have great utility. I don't know any other utility that
Also remember Pro. Sorry, Pro as well. Proppy. Don't forget that one.
Yes, we are using Proppy in Florida. Real estate agents, they're using Proppy, whereas you're able to look at, trust me, hey, I'm locked in. They're able to, so back how you do it now when you go into real estate and you want to buy some property, you tend to look at the pictures, or you have to go fly down to whatever state that you're going to buy or county that you're going to buy this land or property, and you go look at it. But now they're making it as I have it as the NFT. So don't go to sleep on NFTs about Dogelon Mars. We still have those NFTs. A lot of people are asleep on those NFTs. NFTs are going to skyrocket. If you're thinking that painting that a girl made a couple of years ago that sold for $1 million, it's going to come back. But not just people who created these NFTs, the NFTs that was already created, that you could buy these NFTs for low prices that people are still asleep on. But with property, you're able to look at the property or whatnot on the NFT, I believe it's an app, and you're able to purchase that property with property. Okay, with pro. So you guys listen, you guys are locked into a great channel. I mean, we got Meme Lord. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, he's been amazing. We got Moonbound Blunts, we got the Real OG. We just have great people who are great minded people that's in this space, that's looking for the future, not just wanting to be, I'm gonna be rich overnight. It's just raw facts that you guys have to see. And with us knowing about these other assets that has utility, what makes you guys think that we're just gonna push a token called Dogelon Mars to you guys that we don't believe in? It's just crazy. It just doesn't make sense to me. But before I let Meme Lord finish going, I appreciate Blaze Stack Up. I appreciate that for that super chat. I appreciate Monica for the super chat. I appreciate Do Not You for the super chat as well. And I'm sorry if I didn't read through all the comments. I would read through them like what I've said. I got time tonight. Shout out to my mom. She's in the live right now. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate you watching. Meme Lord. Oh, hold on, Meme Lord. Blaze Stack Up. You have anything you want to say?
Just to agree on how he said, America is starting to embrace crypto. They have been. They had little signs. The biggest team right now, I would say, and been for a while, is Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James plays there, not just anybody. They play at the what center? The crypto.com arena or whatever. Automatic. They got Dogelon Mars, by the way. Keep that in mind. Also, Philadelphia 76ers. You already know who's embracing it on their team. They play at the arena. So they put it in big spots already to let you know crypto's coming to the world. But they don't want us to know, just like they never taught me in school about crypto, just like most of us probably in this live right now watching. They're not going to want everybody to get rich overnight. And just like the GameStop dude and everybody in that movie, this is going to be our time whenever it happens. And just make sure you just don't sell it too early. I mean, I'm not going to tell nobody what to do. I'm not a financial advisor. But this is when you can get rich. Crypto will take off one day, and just make sure you got it. Every movie that has crypto or every little TV series on Netflix, half of them got taken down already. Weird coincidence. So all I'm going to say is America's been ready for crypto. Overseas is already getting ready. But like y'all said, they're just trying to find a way to tax it and, make sure they can make their money off it. That's the key. And once they do, we'll already have it, be able to sell it, do whatever we want to do. You want to hold some because you believe in it, that's great. But if you just want to sell it and get your money, you'll be able to do that. And that's the key.
Facts. Shout out to Blaze Stack Up. The Real OG, you got something to say?
Yeah, just referring to how you guys are saying how they're going to tax crypto. I have some facts if you don't mind me stating them.
Go ahead.
Number one, you people in Florida, I don't care what nobody say about the South. We have always been advanced in our own ways, especially agriculturally. Um, but I want to hand it to you, Brown, and to you people in Florida, and to your governors and everyone in your House of Representatives. Um, as far as advancing the acceptance of crypto and the the allowability and the access for people to be able to purchase, and just like you mentioned, property. I'm still trying to learn and figure out property, bro. I don't trust it at all. You know what I'm saying? I really don't trust it, but I understand it as far as the progression with everything. Um, but right now, the information says to amend the Internal Revenue Code of 1986 to allow the payment of certain federal taxes with Bitcoin. So, so just to answer your question as to how they're going to tax everything and how they're going to pay everything, is they're really going to try to do through Bitcoin or with Bitcoin or mainly Bitcoin. So that's going to be the main key factor in that. Um, And give me one moment. Let me find the other document with the other information.
Okay,
Can I say one thing, Crypto Brown?
go ahead, brother.
Um, Also, it's nowhere near Christmas. You know, that's what they've been always promoting on every, channel, not just yours. Everybody been saying Christmas is when we see the 100K Bitcoin.
Right.
We ain't even get to Thanksgiving yet. You know what I'm saying? So just hold. They're gonna try to shake you out. You might be on Christmas and you never know. You just might see something happen. You know what I mean? New Year's, weird days. But last thing I'm gonna say, because he brought up Florida, and shout out to y'all, I agree. GTA 6 is coming out. I
Oh
know
yeah.
y'all heard they're putting crypto on that. If you didn't hear it, now you heard it. So just keep it in mind, man. Crypto is definitely about to take off in America and all around the world.
Facts.
That's major.
Also, real quick, don't forget the DMV started using Avalanche by putting what do you call them? Vehicle titles on the blockchain.
He's very
Oh
right.
yeah.
He's very right.
Shout out
And
to
check
Run.
out,
Shout out to
sorry, real
everybody.
quick, sorry, dude, check out AVAX 9000. They're actually upgrading AVAX. Check that out. Sorry.
Facts 9,000. Let's see. Building on Avalanche 9,000. Can you guys see it? Let's see if I can make the screen a little bit. Take this off. So as you guys are still up here. Building on Avalanche 9,000. The current blockchain landscape has opened up a universe of opportunities, but most builders now face a set of trade-offs and areas they need to compromise based on the limitations of the underlying platform. Okay. And they're building it on their own layer one as well. Okay. Okay. Shout
So what
out to
that means, kind of like, kind of like when Solana went up, when the meme coin craze shot up. Just think of something like that. It brings more value to it as well.
right. And you know what? You point out a good fact there, meme lord, because on coin market cap, most people don't realize that Dogecoin was all the way down the list. So these assets, okay, Tron. I'm not gonna lie to you, Tron is pumping. Before I even get into that, Justin Sun, give back the holders their tokens. We're not going to stop until you give back all the holders their tokens. Okay? Because in 2023 in December, that's when Polynex has got hacked and we have not been refunded back our tokens. And we're known for helping out rug pull victims. But with that situation, you took our tokens. You get what I'm saying, guys? So I don't want to, jump off the topic, but since I talked about Tron, Justin Sun, you got to fix that. But Avalanche
Well,
right now is at $42.
well, real quick, while you're on that subject, 2 years
Okay.
ago they sent him $64,000 in Elon under his name, and then he recently just changed it after all of us started saying something. And it's on the Ethereum blockchain. You can see it.
Hold on, because I know I seen it that I thought he purchased that.
It was sent to him like 64, or he might have bought it. Either way, he has Dogelon.
Right, he's in here. Hold on, I know where he at. I seen him in her. Let's see, Justin Polynex. They got 100,000 million, 450 billion tokens over here, ranked number 101.
I think that's it, because it said Justin Sun, and then he changed it to Polinex. So it might be that one.
That's crazy. He really did change his name. That's
It
crazy.
did, because if you go into my, I gotta find it, but on my X account, I
Uh-huh.
put where I found that wallet a while back, and then then I said, look, it changed, so it's on mine. I just gotta find it.
Okay. Okay. Polynex. 89,000. Let's go ahead and click on it right quick. Let's see. I click on this was 164 days ago, and I click on this. So he has 401 tokens on here. This is his, but it says Polynex.
Yeah, and it used to say I think that was the one that said his name.
Right. So these are the assets that he is holding in his bag right now. I see Dogelon right here. And he also hold Rap Luna, Classic Pepe, Polygon. And that's crazy. He got $1 million worth of Polygon in his bag. So and also Chainlink. Shout out to Meme Lord. But hold on. This is all what I was coming from with the whole Polygon not partnering, but connecting with Vanek. We're gonna have a major pump. Why would he hold Polygon? We know Solana is gonna go crazy. He holds Shiba Inu. He holds $11 million worth of Shiba Inu. Okay. But at the end of the day, he needs to pay back everybody that had their tokens hacked on their exchange. And that's just messed up, man.
Yeah, and I think a lot of these people know what's coming with Dogelon, because if you notice, one of the tidbits a lot of people didn't pick up is when the official Dogelon Mars X account tweet or posted, it said, test the beta testing, and then it says Rufus or AI Metaverse, one of the many applications or projects using Rufus blockchain. And that means, so they're probably partnering with a lot of people, a lot of names, and people who have money and kind of, like, I heard this, I heard that. They're probably knowing who they're partnering with.
Right. They know. Yeah, they
Hey Brian,
definitely.
I'm ready. Excuse me, I'm ready. Whenever y'all ready, let me have the floor again.
Okay. You got the facts.
I got the drop.
All right, go ahead and make that spill.
So again, let me give my salute and shout out to Florida and y'all House of Representatives and y'all most forward progressive member, Byron Donald. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him or anything, but this man has been, if not the epicenter or the forefront, he has been in play and a key factor in these bills that have been getting passed for Bitcoin and the taxes and everything that's going on with it. Whew. Excuse me, it's cold where I'm at, so I probably sound a little shaky. But so the bill is to amend the Internal Revenue Code of 1986 to allow the payment of certain federal taxes with Bitcoin, be it enacted by the Senate and House of Representatives of the United States of America in Congress assembled. Section 1. Payment of certain taxes by Bitcoin. In general, Subchapter B of Chapter 64 of the Internal Revenue Code of 1986 is amended by inserting after Section 6316 following the new section 6316A. It's the same thing on this. It's just a subsection. In general, the secretary shall develop and implement a method to allow for the payment with Bitcoin of any tax imposed on an individual under this title. Regulations. The security shall prescribe such regulations as the security deems necessary to receive payment by Bitcoin, including regulations that specify when payment by such means will be considered received. Require the immediate conversion of any Bitcoin amount received to its dollar equivalent at the conclusion of any transaction. Identify types of non-tax matters related to payments by such means that are to be resolved by persons ultimately liable for payment and financial intermediaries without the involvement of the secretary. And so that's just a brief rundown of everything. But long story short, they're going to get down to the nitty gritty of all this money that's about to be made by us, retail investors, the new millionaires.
Can you? What's the guy name again in Florida?
Byron Donald, he is a father of three. He's from Brooklyn, New
Byron
York.
Donald,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Florida congressman.
And he was actually against Biden's infrastructure policy because he said it was very regressive as far as what's about to happen and take off with Bitcoin and everybody that's about to flourish from it and benefit from it. All of his policies and everything, he was against it.
Mm, mm.
And see, I'm not political, but I'll tell you this: what they were doing was a whole 4 years putting all that hurt on crypto to make it go lower. So they're all their little friends they have in power can buy it at a cheaper price, while all the retail investors are getting so scared, and that's how they controlled them by scaring them. And I'm not even a Republican or Democrat. I'm nothing. I just follow where the money's at.
Facts.
Preach, brother, preach.
Facts. Facts. Now, just like when you brought that up, right? I want to bring this up here too. Miami mayor personally bought Bitcoin and Ethereum when $1.9 trillion stimulus bill was passed. Now, this Miami mayor, and not just Miami, that's what I'm saying. There's United States, and some of these states, I know Wyoming is the first state that legalized crypto, that was crypto friendly. Wyoming. Out of all states, it was Wyoming. And then you had Pennsylvania, kind of, skeptical. And then you had other states. This is the time, I believe this was in 2021 is when Wyoming was the first state that was tender with crypto. So like what you're saying, like how most of these congressmen and these politicians, they're trying to get their money right into digital assets. No matter what, it's going to shoot up and we're going to see a lot of money, but it's going to be a different type of bear market. Meme Lord, I want to hear your thoughts about what Real OG was speaking about and what I spoke about with the whole Miami.
You're talking about what he just talked about, how do you say it, what I was talking about,
Right, with the
taxing crypto.
right.
Yeah, sounds correct actually, like what you guys were saying. I can't say more about it, but that's kind of what I was getting at. Was there just That's what the crypto adoption we're really looking for, is when they're able to tax it. That's it, plain and simple. It's all about taxes. And going back to what you guys were saying, is I was a person of education. I believed education. Then when I found Bitcoin, I'm like, wait, this is a rat trap. It's to get you to work yourself to debt to 65 and then keep you poor, your family poor because you're working. And then, they're telling you worry about what this political is saying, these and that. Meanwhile, you're getting hammered. And I said, you know what? There has to be an escape. And it was crypto. For me, it was crypto and stocks. But I always tell people, it sucks to say this, but education it's not worth it anymore, because after the loans and everything, like even real quick, a doctor, it takes them, I think, about 12 years, and the loan is about $268,000. The first 10 years they're paying off the interest, and then the next 10 years they're paying off the loan. So that $268,000 loan is like $700,000. That's just like insane. But sorry to go off topic, but I'm just saying that, going back to the taxes thing, you guys are right.
Yeah, yeah, you're absolutely correct. You're correct about that. Let me get to this right quick. Did you had anything else you want to say, the real OG?
I actually do, man.
Okay, go
Uh,
ahead. You got the floor.
I took the liberty of because like what's the guy what's the brother name?
Who?
Not meme
Me
lord.
more?
Not
Blaze
the other
stack
guy.
up.
Yeah, I'm not
Yes, sir.
political. You know what I'm saying? I prefer to stay out of politics and stuff like that. But I took the liberty of understanding the benefits and pros and cons of Kamala's and Trump's policies per their candidacies and everything. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Just like Trump said, he will be the first crypto president. He is pro crypto. He understands. If Kamala would have won, our unrealized gains tax probably would have probably would have up to excuse me, I'm stuttering. It probably would have went close to about 40%, if not more. But that's just like the minimum, close to about 40% if Kamala would have won. Trump, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's going to leave it at where it's at now or decrease it down to 15 or something like that. But I'm pretty sure he's going to decrease it, if anything. But that's just a little tidbit of information. It is out there on YouTube. You guys can go and fish it out for yourself and listen to it yourself and get your own unbiased opinion about it. But me personally, I'm not for all the other antics behind Trump's shenanigans and stuff like that. But as far as my future financially, and my freedom and my wealth, Trump is there mentally for that. And that's what I'm here for. I'm not here for the other stuff. I know why I'm here. I know why I'm investing. And I know, like I said, like Brother Brown said, I have my exit strategy. So I'm here for
Yeah.
the long ride.
Not
Right.
to not to cut him off, but I would like to say that was the best way to put it. 199%. Couldn't have said it no better way. But yeah, I agree.
Right.
Same here. Well said, brother.
Salute to you guys, man. Salute. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but the EU, a lot of people are not, up to date with the EU. Before things even happen in the United States, I know United States, we're our own country. Europe, they're their own country. But the EU, they have a lot of control. Okay, because back in the day in 2000s, they tried to create a digital currency called One. I believe it was a currency called One. Meme Lord, was that a currency called One they were trying to create back in the day?
I'm not too sure. I haven't read up on that, so I can't say nothing.
Okay, they tried to create a token and it flopped. People were like, no one is not going to use digital currency. We're not going to deal with that. We're going to keep to cash. Now, I'm trying to look up the lady who really do be speaking. I forgot her name. But anything that happens with money, they're going through the European Council, and which is strange because we're United States. Everybody have our own laws and whatnot, but our prime ministers, the top prime ministers, they all go to that meeting. This is where the elites are. They're not just in the United States. A lot of people are fooled. They're not in the United States. The elites are not here. They're in Europe. The major people who pulled the strings, these are the people. And I forgot what I'm trying to really get her name. But they have more of a say so than what you're thinking about, like these presidents or the senators has to stay around the world. In crypto, they have to push. And if they push that through the mass media around the world, they already have their chokehold of what they're going to make. Listen, the Rothschilds, the Vanderbilts, the Rockefellers, they all have to answer to these people here. I know it's kind of strange, and I know most of you guys are new to this, but these people are the elites. And they have major say-so what will happen, what will not happen in the world. Because think about the whole Russia conflict with Ukraine. Of course, this is not political. I'm just stating facts. You guys see what's going on in the news. They know not to play with certain countries. So this can take a toll. It can take a toll on the market. It can take a toll, but not no crazy toll, whereas we see a suppressed price for another whole year. What you think, Meme Lord? Because I like to hear your thoughts. Because, you like to come with different answers, and I like to hear them.
I would say the whole world has been preparing for crypto to take off. First one was for me, it was El Salvador when they bought, I think, like 10,000 Bitcoin and then locked up 5,000 in a vault, but with I forgot what you call them. It's cold storage. So whatever wallet they use, so it's cold storage. And then when suddenly BRIC said we're no longer using the United States dollar, and then they said we're looking towards digital currency, I said, wow. So, like you said about the UE, was it? I'm sorry,
The
but
European Council.
yeah, they're doing the same thing. It's all about money and control. That's all it is. And these countries and everybody else, while they were scaring people into going to crypto, they were loading the bags and already preparing for what's coming next. So this is showing you this is another step towards that domination they're trying to get. They're not trying to control it because it's hard to control crypto as far as in price movement unless you have a lot of money in it. But the United States also has 210,000 Bitcoin that they got from I think hackers and
Silk
the
Road.
Silk Road. Yeah, so everybody needs to remember that they have a lot of Bitcoin, so they wouldn't be holding something that's worthless. They'd be like, we don't want it.
Facts. They knew. And
Yeah,
it's so
and that's why. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm looking for something. Go ahead.
And I was gonna go back to I don't know who said it because man, they were dropping like good facts. 100% good facts. But one of them said about Trump raising the taxes. And I think Trump is 50% for crypto, but also, of course, for America. He wants to bring everything back to America. We're Americans have always been. We want to be better than everybody else, and first to number one, and first to go to the moon. Beating the Soviets to the moon. But what I was gonna say is, dang, I lost my train of thought. Give me a second.
It's okay. It's okay, bro.
Okay, I got it. So what I'm saying is, people like El Salvador, they're not charging taxes on Bitcoin if you take it out. Like say in America, I know different cities and states are different. So, like, say for instance, in California, you can't stake no more on Coinbase. So, one of my students reached out and said, "Hey, I can't stake." And then I looked, they go, "Oh yeah, California banned it or something." So, what I was saying is, I think that he's trying to bring the taxes lower on crypto because, like I said, some states or whatever, long-term gain tax is 10% and short gain tax is 35%. So say if you put in 10,000 and less than a year you make 900,000 and then you try to take it out into your bank account before a year or something, it's 35% in some states and cities or whatever. So I think he's trying to lower that to get people to come into crypto and to buy more of it and to get the technology that crypto is, blockchain technology.
I believe so too. And you guys know, California, Silicon Valley is the city of technology, Silicon Valley, and that's where most of the major technology, like Apple or whatnot, is based in Silicon Valley, in California. And you guys remember when we had that blackout with the banks, where people couldn't check their accounts and whatnot. Everything is 10 for this shift, and it's going to be very scary. I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to get very scary because people are going to be losing. I'm not going to say they're going to be losing jobs. Yeah, let me just be real. People are going to be losing their jobs. Why I say that? Because, we got artificial intelligence. We already got robots that are about to take a lot of people's jobs away. So it's going to be very hard for the middle class. It doesn't matter if you had a career. If you're a doctor, you go ahead and do teledoc over the phone. If you're not invested into digital assets, it's going to be a rough ride. I'm going to be honest. It's going to be a rough ride for the next couple of years because people who invested, I'm going to be honest with you, even 10 to 20 bucks, yeah, it's not gonna be life changing wealth, but it's gonna get them in a better situation where they probably are able to manage throughout the years. But for people who invested like us, accumulated dollar cost average, every other paycheck, we're gonna be able to like abundantly live good. But we're other people are going to have some challenges. What are y'all thoughts about what I just said?
You're talking about AI in crypto or just in general?
AI and crypto, but in general of taking people jobs. And like this is where crypto is just in prices of different digital assets are going to skyrocket where people are not able to accumulate cheap tokens like it is now.
That's why. Okay, so that's why I'm heavily invested in ICP, because check this out. Say if you're not an app developer, you know nothing, and you're a noob, which is not bad. Everybody starts off fresh. What it does is, not now, but they're upgrading the system called Utopia, which is bringing this. It's AI built on fully on chain, and what you do is you say, "Hey, I want you to develop an app." You tell the AI, I want you to develop an app, say for crypto investors, that can check memes with the highest liquidity on the app. About 5 to 10 minutes later, it sends you a link, and that app is fully developed and ready to be launched wherever you want. And it's kept on the canister of ICP, which is unhackable. And I know that because they have hackathons. I don't know when, but a lot of times they do, and they pay people to see if they can break in, and nobody has won yet. So
I
that's
remember.
what yeah, so that's why in AI, that's why it's going to take a lot of jobs. I mean, you're still going to need app developers, of course, but a lot of people who are newbies are going to be like, "Oh, wow, okay, now I have AI to build a whole app for me."
Right, right. Even not just that, but even with the robots as well. You see Elon Musk coming out with those robots.
I was going to say with the robots, I do construction, but they already let us know in 2019 that we were going to be losing our jobs. So we got to start going to classes because we got to know how to operate pretty much certain robot things, or they're just going to automatically have robots that'll be working by themselves. But they said robots will be taking over construction. So,
Wow.
and Walmart, everybody goes. I mean, I don't know if everybody goes, but if you do go to Walmart, you know there's nobody in a line, and that's just from the self checkouts. Let alone let them start having robots in there. You won't even see nobody at the at customer service watching you at the door, checking your receipts when you leave. That's gonna be a whole AI robot, like you said. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
taking over.
Even in hospitals, they have where robots deliver the medication to the nurses on the floors in a
Right,
locked
right.
box.
Mm-hmm.
And then they also have robots that clean restrooms, do surgery. I'm like, and now the on the
At the
Tesla's
Chinese
full
store,
self.
my bad, but at the restaurants, they had them.
Oh, that's right. They'll bring the little order out. I remember going to a Korean barbecue, and they had a little robot come out, and I jumped up. I go, "What the heck is that thing?" And it was a robot with the food on it. So you're right.
It's crazy.
That's why I tell people get into NVIDIA. It's going to take a lot of compute power.
You
Real.
and the crazy thing is just like another side note, but everybody, like you said, meme lord, you taught yourself, you know, how to do this stock market and crypto stuff. I'm pretty sure Crypto Brown, you probably looked up your own people and learned yourself, you know. But a lot of people in this whole live right now, I'm pretty sure taught themselves. If you did, that's probably why we're going to be good, because once you look left and right and then everybody's being taught this like it's nothing, when you see it really getting taught in schools, when you sit there and look in your house or wherever you are right now and see over 50%, at least 50%, people have a stock market or have some type of app on their phone, that's when you know now it'll be hard for you to get rich off this. But right now, if you go in your home, not even 30% of the people in your home have a crypto, a stock, or anything on their phone. And I know that right now it's always like that. And that's why we're still good. Just giving people some positive.
He's right about that because now that Trump is in office, now it looks like it's the next 4 years is going to be bullish. A lot of people are going to say, "Wow, there is something to this crypto." The good thing is it won't be politically driven. It'll be more, "Oh wow, it does have value because it's being adopted here and there."
And that's very right. And even if it's slightly politically driven, it's now the president of the United States is really going to be pumping it and pumping it and pumping it. So to agree with you, yeah, they're going to be talking about that for the next 4 years, heavy. And celebrities are already in it. That's the big face every time for the world to be which direction we're going to go. Every celebrity is ready. Like I said, the NBA is already ready. So once the NFL starts adopting it and having it real big, and don't forget, you can go to the Mavericks website right now and still use Dogecoin to go get a Mavericks ticket, get some merch, whatever. So like I said, the NBA been in crypto. So before you know it, it'll be all over.
I believe Mark Cuban is the owner of Dallas Mavericks, correct?
He is. And he was pumping that Dogecoin and everybody was sitting there saying stuff. Then when it started getting slandered, when Matt Wallace and everybody kind of started getting slandered, Dogecoin was dropping. Now look at it, back at 40 cents. If everybody didn't sell it and they were buying the dip, like everybody been telling everybody, just like CB been telling everybody, buy that dip. You know how many people would have had so much money off Dogecoin alone right now? I know everybody's slapping themselves right now over Dogecoin. So Dogelon Mars, don't let it happen to you. That's all I'm gonna say.
Listen, I remember when I got into Dogecoin. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and like this, $30. I spent $30 at the end of 2020. Dogecoin was at 0.303. And when it ran up to 79 cents, I had $5,000. $30 turned to $5,000. So what my point being said is saying that, and shout out to Blaze Stack Up for bringing that up. People just don't understand the amount of opportunity you have with this token Dogelon Mars. If you're looking at to have financial freedom, you get what I'm coming from. Turning $30 into $5,000 from Dogecoin, whereas you're putting $30 into Dogelon, you can make a whole lot more than just $5,000. So the perspective is this, and I'm gonna get the next live. I'll start talking about exit strategies. I'm not going to talk about it on this live. I have something coming up with Meme Lord. We're going to do something as well. So, we'll get to that. Blaze Stack Up, finish. Keep on going, bro. I apologize for,
No, you're good. That's all I really had to say. And I'm agreeing with you saying right now. And you're one of the main channels. When I know we all sat there and we all, learn, we watch y'all channels to pretty much learn. It's no book. It's not really a book for this. So, and the main thing is we find the people that's going to tell the facts. So that's why a lot of people love your channel and other channels. And you already, just really, if you got it early right now, like you've been saying, this is the cheaper one to get. There's other ones you can get. Go ahead and get them. But you see, this has a good community. You start telling us other facts. Like Meme Lord said, pay attention to the NFTs and other things. A crazy thing is I could never find my NFT that I bought on crypto.com, the app. Now it's right there. You just click on it. It's there.
So you found it?
It just pop. This is how it's just convenient now. And it's crazy. It's just a coincidence. I pay attention to that. But once you said it about, pay attention, NFTs will be coming back. No lie, not even a month max ago. Now I can click right on NFT and my NFT is right there. It shows, but that was not like that not even a month ago. I swear I can never find an NFT that I paid for. So NFTs, just agreeing, will be coming back heavy.
And that's why Dogelon Mars partnered with Magic Eden, which their NFT collection is on Solana, which is going to be incorporated, hopefully, in Rufus blockchain.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And you see, and I appreciate everybody. I know I'll be talking about a certain subject, then I flip off to another subject. That's just Crypto Brown. I'm not.
That was my fault. I'm sorry.
No. It's none of y'all fault. It just that's who I am in general. I get so excited of hearing this person say something. I'll speak at that one, and then like something else come on my mind. I start bringing about something else. But when you were Blaze Stack Up, when you were talking about GTA 6, this is a huge game changer because Dogelon Mars is going to have their own game with Meme Alliance and with the whole metaverse. When people get into the crypto space, not even the crypto space, the gamers by themselves, they're probably not even into crypto. But because that they know that crypto is going to be associated with these games, they are nerds. I'm a nerd. Okay, so if I'm playing the game like the new Dragon Ball Z game, I'm gonna be honest with you. The Dragon Ball Z game, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get these coins that I can go ahead and make sure I stack up on because I know they're gonna be valuable because I know a lot of people are gonna play it, like Madden 2K25 or NBA. People buy those coins to level up their characters or whatnot. Yeah, you're able to level up those characters. Back in the old days in GTA, you'll go ahead and hit a lick or rob a bank, and you have all that money in your account, in the game account, but you can't cash it. This is a revolution where digital asset is going to explode because now gamers, whatever game you're playing, especially with GTA, if you beat a mission and you made $1 million in that damn game, you're able to cash that out. I don't know if you guys heard about that.
Can I speak on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my brother, he like Roblox and stuff like that, but they have games where you can cash out the Robux for crypto, like Bitcoin and stuff like that, and Ethereum.
Facts.
So
I heard
just
that
think,
too.
just think, y'all remember growing up playing Monopoly and how I felt like playing with your parents or older cousin, and like they get Boardwalk or Park Place and monopolize you and put you in a position where you have to bankrupt yourself.
Yes.
Think of that. This is the real life that. The field of play with assets and money is expanding to never before seen heights, and just the fact that it's less than 10% of the world that's active in the market with all the devices that you can access to get into the market, less than 10% of the world is into it. Man, look, if y'all not ready for a tidal wave of wealth, I don't know what to tell you. Get you a boat, yacht, surfboard, kayak, canoe, whatever you want to ride for this wealth tsunami. It's gonna be big, man. And I can't like I'm always ecstatic. I'm always blessed. I'm always grateful, man. So y'all, let's enjoy this.
Yeah,
And like,
definitely.
oh my bad. No, you good.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Now I was just gonna say, like you said with the Monopoly, when you get money on Monopoly, you get hype. You get excited when you win that. So just imagine when you can actually cash your money out for crypto in a video game. Every kid is sitting here swiping their mom's cards or using their parents' cards just to get new Robux and VC and bucks for Fortnite, let alone let them find out that they can use VC or whatever or get crypto and get money. They're going to be doing the same thing to their parents' cards, so crypto's going to go up regardless.
And I would say I have something to say about Dogelon Mars, the AI metaverse, if you're interested.
Go ahead, brother.
So I think what Dogelon Mars is doing with the AI metaverse is actually very smart. So I'll say this real quick. I always hold crypto 50% with my heart, but also 50% with my head because the heart will always fool you. The mind, you got to do your research, check, blah, 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 all the good stuff. But anyways, what they're doing is a GameFi, right? So where you do play to earn. So like Fortnite, all those other games, I like them. They're fun. But what sucks is when you buy the skins, anything you do, you don't really own it. They do. So what a lot of game players are finally realizing is saying, hey, not only can I make money, but also everything I create, do, or buy or whatever is mine 100% because it's on the blockchain. I own it as an NFT or whatever it is they buy. So that's going to be a huge, big boom coming in as well. and the GTA thing. That's a big. I had told Crypto Brown. I think remember we had this conversation. I told you about that, but that's why I had said what they're doing is smart. They're like if you read between the lines, it says they have terraforming AI building 3D models, meaning you're probably, and I heard on from somewhere that you're able to create lakes, valleys, and mountains, the whole landscape. So that's what they mean about terraforming, meaning you can build basically everything you want. But they didn't say that on the website. It was on this. It's weird. Somebody made a AI podcast and they put it on YouTube, and they were talking about Dogelon Mars and what do you call it? Everything was 100% accurate, but what they said on there was you're able to terraform like that and build lands, valleys, and lakes and mountains and adjust heights or whatever. So that I'm not too sure if you can do, but if they're saying you can terraform it, that's going to bring a lot of like Farmville meets Sims to me, and that means more microtransactions, which means burning more Elon. And I think that's where the partnerships come in, because it's like Sandbox. Nobody knew what Sandbox was until, say, like I've been saying for a while, when Snoop Dogg bought his land on there, and then now the land was $3 million next to him. So maybe the partnerships is with companies. Hey, you want to build a game on Mars? How fun does that sound? So maybe they're working with people who are buying land.
Facts. And just like what you were saying, Meme Lord, introducing Dogelon, Land on Mars, a metaverse platform that uses advanced AI technology to enhance user interactions and terraform digital landscapes. Launching soon, this platform will provide an engaging user experience to build and expand the ecosystem through new community interactions. The metaverse was once a rapidly growing tech sector projected to rise from $47.7 billion market in 2020 to nearly $830 billion by 2028. However, its development slowed during the crypto industry's bear market, with recent advancements in AI, which we are the first digital asset with our own AI. Remember that. There is a significant opportunity to improve the current metaverse framework. Traditionally, building in the metaverse required 3D modeling and engineering skills. Now, as a first of its kind, we are introducing a unique AI application to allow anyone in Dogelon, Land on Mars, metaverse to become a builder.
So basically, using the AI on there is for, say, people who don't know how to use Legos type style. Say if you don't not a good builder, hey, I have a good imagination.
Right. So anything that you think of, it will make it.
Right, and it's possible because there is a mic on there, and a lot of people are saying, "Hey, you could probably use that to talk one-on-one," because they said you're going to be able to do multiplayer. But what if also you're able to speak to the AI, say, "Hey, I want this built," say I want a cabin overlooking the lake on Mars or whatever, and boom, you could do it with your voice. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe that's what they have in there too.
And you know what? I got something. Listen, when you're talking about the metaverse, there's a lot of shout out to Ren, shout out to Dogelon, but you are absolutely correct. And I'm gonna show you guys this. I was in the metaverse right here. I'm gonna play this for you guys right here.
Everybody, it's Crypto Brown 321. You guys know me on Twitter, Crypto Brown 4. Welcome to this metaverse. I'm with Mr. Nav. I'm with the one and only Miss Ren, Gen Tech 3. Let's get this party rolling.
So as you guys see, you can make your own characters, just like in the whole Dogelon Mars. You're able to see lakes. You're able to see. You could have. Listen, you could have a penthouse in Miami Beach, and all you can see is the ocean. At the ocean. So, but we're on Mars though. So if you wanted to put, a beach on Mars, you're able to do that. But this is going to be Dogelon Mars is the first token to ever come out with their own metaverse as a token. like what Meme Lord said, Sandbox. It was Sandbox, and there was another one too. There was another one,
Mana, Decentraland.
Decentraland, and there was one more that it was like everybody go to. Like they were talking so much about. It was Sandbox,
It's
Mana, huh?
Oh, sorry, it's a little expensive now, but I bought it a while back. Illuvium, holy hell,
Yeah.
that one is really good.
Yes, guys. So with this whole Dogelon Mars Metaverse, man, it's gonna go crazy. It's gonna go crazy, man.
And
For
I say, do you get like real quick? Do you get messages sent to you like of futters or asking, "Hey, why isn't the price go up?" or the delay of Rufus? Do you get any of that?
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I get tons of it in the DMs and X. I get tons of it in the comments section on all the videos. I mean, like, well, the answer I could give them is this: where were all you guys back in 2009? You know what I'm saying? Where crypto just came out. You know what I'm saying? And hold on. So this is kind of crazy, right? So Satoshi Nakamoto made Bitcoin in 2009. But you remember when I was telling you guys that the European Council, they were trying to make their own coin and they didn't, and it flopped. So Satoshi Nakamoto was like, well, they didn't come out with that. Wait, this is kind of crazy. Most people saying that Putin is Nakamoto, Satoshi. Have you guys heard of that?
I have, but I think it's Elon Musk, not because of Dogelon Mars, nothing like that. It's just
Yeah.
I have some kind of proof, but it's stupid.
Tell me, talk. We here.
So if you look, Satoshi Nakamoto in Japanese is Ash. His son is named Axe, the way you or something like that. The way you pronounce it is Ash. I go, come on. And he was working on payments. He was going to call it X payments or something back in the day with the guy who owns PayPal, Peter Thiel, or no, maybe I'm saying the wrong one, but he was even doing a payment system with him.
Right. But
That's
this
just
was
my
in
idea.
Europe, bro. This was in Europe. I'm trying to figure out the damn name. Hello?
My bad. I was saying, I agree. I wouldn't put it past what me and Morris said.
Trying to figure it out right now.
That's why That's why I think he knows about Dogelon Mars. He just can't say anything. That's why he speaks in gematria. I'm not one of those. I believe in conspiracy theories. It's just why is it every time he says something and I go look it up, it says Dogelon to the Mars or the Rufus Bringer. It's weird.
And kind of with coincidences, I think he has something to do with it. I mean, it's already called Elon. He can't say too much because he almost got in trouble with the Dogecoin thing. And then it's like they almost tried to bring him to court for it. But now he's the first one with an AI anything. And that's with Tesla and just him doing that. But then also Elon's the first with AI. So it's just kind of weird coincidence. That's all.
Right? Yeah. Like I said, I think he knows about us, and I think he does have not like kind of like a say. That would be pretty cool. I think he's involved in some way.
Because he's not allowed to manipulate the market, because they can get him in trouble for it. So, like you said, I agree. I think he's just trying to lay low, but he's back there smiling, just watching the whole thing happen and making his money.
Exactly, right? Yep, exactly. And then even when he goes, it's up to the Martians, I go, this. And the thing about Elon Musk, I love him. He's such a big troll, but in a cool, funny way,
Right.
No, he is.
Hold on, I'm just locked in trying to find out that token that was created that the European Council was like they didn't want it to go. Like I think it was the euro, digital euro. It was something digital. You start with an E. It has to be euro. But Elon Musk came into the picture, and when did he come in the picture? Because he came out in 2000 with Peter Thiel. correct?
That I'm not too sure of.
I believe so.
But I mean,
Man,
shoot, Google will tell you that's where I get everything at.
because Elon Musk is from Africa, correct? I think it was Africa,
Hey
somewhere
Byron,
around Africa.
are you talking
Huh?
about the policy regarding European Council steps to take to steps closer to becoming or ratifying landmarks for crypto regulation? Is that what you mean?
I believe so. It was back in like in the 2000s, early 2000, like 2006,
Oh no, this
seven.
happened back in 23.
Yeah, bro. I remember going to high school and my history teacher was talking about they're trying to make this Euro coin, but it was Coach Hartman, and he was like, "You guys need to go ahead and buy you some and Google and some other stocks, and eBay. eBay. It was eBay. He was telling everybody to buy. It was very cheap back in the day. I'm like, man, I don't care about no eBay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't into all that. And like now getting older and into digital assets and investing, it's like, man, you don't know when someone is giving you knowledge and wisdom that can give you financial freedom, but your mind is not focused on that. Your mind is focused on something else. You can miss your blessings by someone preaching to you and you're just ignoring what that person is saying. So for instance, like what Meme Lord, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I say, yeah, he is African, Elon Musk is African, look at that. He is African. Hold on. You guys can't even see what I see. Meme Lord been saying, hey, ICP. He don't give a damn what anybody say. Meme Lord say,
Oh man, I got something to say about that. Just a quick one.
go ahead, Meme Lord.
Check it out. A lot of people don't know this, but no crypto is decentralized fully. Why? Because what they do is they pay companies like AWS, Google Web Services, also, or Google Cloud, sorry. They pay them to do the compute to validate their nodes. You have to store that data somewhere. They do that for them. With ICP, actually, they don't have to do that. They don't need a third, what do you call it, web services to do that. It does it on its own. It's fully decentralized, fully on chain with AI.
Yep.
So all these people like Render and that big old artificial intelligence, the ones that merge Fetch AI and all that, they lie and they say, "Oh, we're fully decent." I'm like, no, because you have to pay. You have to validate the node, the compute. It has to compute to validate the nodes, and that's why ICP is also cheaper too, because it doesn't have to pay so many nodes like other ones. It's like, bing, bing, pay for this one, pay for this one, pay. That's why Ethereum is so expensive. So many damn nodes you have to go through. With ICP, you don't have to do that. It's just bam, boom, your transaction is done, and it costs, I think, like less than half an ICP, maybe even less. And even like the big companies like AWS, they charge companies millions and millions of dollars to hold the data. That's not even decentralized. It's centralized because one entity owns it. So that's why I like ICP, because they only charge $5 a year for storing 4 GB in a canister. It's coming where they're going to store more, where you're able to store more, but that's cheap and it's unhackable and it's on the blockchain and you fully own it with AI.
Right. You're right.
So I always say, if somebody tells me different about just the nodes, telling me it's fully decentralized without telling me the compute for the validating nodes, I tell them, tell me you don't know about crypto without telling me you don't know about crypto.
Oh yeah, those nodes. I forgot this another asset. I forgot the name of it, but they run off nodes. You're able to purchase. I forgot the name of the darn token. There's so many. There's so many hidden gems, and they're especially on. And another thing, you can get them on Bitmart. not Bitmart, BitTrue. But you have to use a VPN address to be able to purchase on different exchanges like that. But this is how I found Elon. It was on BitTrue. That's where I bought it. I had to pay that fee, gas fee. If the money I spent $150 right in April when Dogelon Mars came out. Only 75, I believe 75 or $100 went towards buying Dogelon Mars. The rest went into gas fees. So I know Vitalik, he's trying to do something about that. You know what I'm saying? Because the gas fees are horrendous. It's horrendous. So I really do believe, yeah, Ethereum will pump no matter what. I mean, no matter what, Ethereum was at $400 back in 2020. $400. We're gonna shoot past 4,000, 5,000. The prices are going to keep on exploding no matter what. We're not going to stay low. We're not going to see no $200 Ethereum. Have you guys ever seen that in a while? No, we haven't seen the $200 Ethereum. If we seen in 2022, in the middle of 2022, I believe Ethereum went down to what, $800? Let's go to the coin market cap. Let's see, Ethereum.
And I'm from the $14. When I bought it, it was $14, and everybody was laughing at me. Oh, that ain't going nowhere. I go, okay, we'll see. And that's where I took out my 401k. I had like about 100,000, 15 years, by the way, to accumulate that. Took it out. They taxed me about to 60. I had only 50,000. I put it all in Ethereum. And then I just started building from there. Then I just bought like Bitcoin, and then I started buying RWAs, like real world assets. And honestly, I don't, because I'm not preaching Dogelon, because I'm an ambassador. This is the only meme coin I actually hold, because I know what's coming, from what you see, what they're building, the hints. This is the only one. Everything else I have is RWAs, DPIN, DE, which is a decentralized AI, DEIA or IA. And I'm into stuff like that. So for me to buy a meme coin and actually love it is, put it this way, I didn't even know what memes were like about 4 years ago. And then I started buying Dogelon, and then now look at me. I'm a meme lord creator.
Meme lord. And hold that thought. And I want everybody who's watching on X, on YouTube, I want you guys to understand why I bring people up here, especially Dogelon Meme Lord. He was an early investor. We spoke. I believe he even spoke about it briefly on Spaces, but he got into assets early. So for Meme Lord, you guys got to understand this. There's whales like Meme Lord. They're not going to come up here. They're not going to, go on X and talk this, because they are like, when they hear meme coin, they're like, X. I don't want to hear. I don't want to see nothing about meme coins, because they don't believe in it. They just look for the blue chips. They invested early. They hold. They knew that. I'm not saying you knew, Meme Lord, when you invested into Ethereum early, but you had that numb feeling as, okay, I know this is going to be big. I just, I'm going to accumulate this and let it sit. And then all of a sudden you see millions.
And remember, I did lose $5,000 to $10,000 before too, though. So I always say the bad. And the other thing is, the reason why I'm not like Mr. Beast and all showing all this fancy stuff, I like to help people. And the best way I could do it is by showing you how to escape that 65-year desk with the mousetrap over your neck. That's how I feel like it is. So that's why I help people. I don't even charge nothing, nada. That's it, like the great escape.
But the thing about it is, I understand what you're saying, but you didn't have to hop into no Dogelon. You seen a potential. You seen signs of the signs that you seen when you hopped into the space, into the stock exchange, and then you got into crypto and you got into some Ethereum and Bitcoin. You had that spark in your eyes when you seen Dogelon. and when you seen what they were doing. That's where I'm coming from. So from a early investor who got into the space very early and got big bags, not to discredit anybody, but it's just to give everybody motivation and not just hope. It's just, knowing that we are at our times in our lives that it's going to be life changing. So, Meme Lord, I would like for you to, if you can, if you don't mind, to let the viewers know when you got into the space early, before you got into Dogelon, what made you be like, well, hey, let me go ahead and grab some Ethereum, let me go grab some Bitcoin. What happened? And what was the feeling when you heard others were talking about it in your time? And what made you what was the feeling that you had when you made your first transaction? Like, did you have that weird chest feeling, something in your chest? You're like, man, is this gonna go or is it not gonna go? Can you clarify if you don't mind?
So when sorry, so when I bought Ethereum, right? Yeah, everybody was saying it had no utility. I looked at the white paper, like say, do your research, and I saw that it was faster than Bitcoin. And at the time, there was really nothing like a Bitcoin, right? It was slow. Even with the Lightning, it's slow. Blah blah blah. And I said, oh, okay, this one's faster. They're doing at the time the white paper. This is old style. I don't remember because I don't even own Ethereum, by the way. I just made my money out, but what made me see it is doing the research just like I do every project. And what was the other? There was another question, right?
I'm back.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. My computer just glitched. What happened? Let
It's
me
all
see.
good. Just
Sorry
go with
about
the
that.
flow.
All right, we're back. We're back.
And how I think what I was getting at too was what made me see about Dogelon as well is look, it's not listed on Coinbase. It's not listed on Binance. It's not listed on any major exchanges. So imagine if we would have been listed on there and then the utility came, we would be like where Pepe's at right now, where boom, it hit and everybody got in too late, by the way. They became exit liquidity, which sucked. And then look, it got listed on Coinbase, nothing. So that's why what makes me think what my with my head is look, it's not in those major exchanges and look at all the utilities coming, including a burn, which I mean helps with the supply. And they say a massive burn. Usually they say, oh, a burn or this type of burn. Massive, they're not going to use that word. And if you notice, every time they build something, look at what they did. Like within the 1 year that they got the tokens from Methuselah, look at everything they built within that year. It's crazy, crazy fast, and it's stuff that's actually creating the ecosystem and being multi-chain. You're able, to like seamlessly interact with all the blockchains.
So you knew that feeling, whereas Dogelon Mars was not listed on Coinbase or Binance. That what made you like eager to hop into Dogelon Mars.
Well, what I did was when it listed on Crypto.com, I did sell a large portion of it, but then I bought in right when it went down because I go, look, everybody's going to take profits. That's what they do after a large exchange. So I said, okay, I know maybe Binance, nah. So what I did was I took the risk, I sold most of it, and then I waited for it to get down to 6013, and then that's when I bought a whole chunk of it. And I think this was a while back, but I've been holding a whole lot for like since April of 2021. April, May, maybe about June. I have to look back on my transactions, but yeah, and I've been holding a large bag of it. And what's cool is getting back to this. If you notice, what most projects are pump and dumps when the utility comes, boom, boom, everybody sells. But what they did was a smart play. In order to buy land, you have to stake. So
Right.
it's locked liquidity. So you're not going to be able to say, I'm taking my, see you later. It's a pump and dump. No, in order to interact and buy land, a lot of people are going to stake and they're going to want to buy land because it could be the next. I'm not saying it's going to be the next sandbox, but you never know when a project blows up because you don't know what partnerships they have. I tell people when they say, oh, look at these dumb spaces they're having that Dogelon Mars is having. It's with people this. And I go, yeah, if you look at their profile, they're Web3 builders. They know people in the Web3. They're video game, like Metaverse projects. They're like big companies that are doing Web3 GameFi. And what is Dogelon Mars building? Web3 GameFi. Maybe some of these games are saying, hey, we'll buy land on your metaverse, and people can come play the games and whatever, and get our token. And let's say if you earn rewards on their land, guess what? You use Rufus in order just maybe you want to get that token, store it in your wallet. Rufus, guess what? You're going to pay with Dogelon what's for the gas fee. So that's why I say it's big what's coming.
And you guys better be prepared. Now, if you guys remember when I was trying to say this one lady, it's Christine Lagarde. Shout out to Papa Gun Billionaire. Christine Lagarde. That's the one you want to look out for. She's the one, she's the spokesperson and the president of the European Council. And she is the head honcho. When you guys get a chance, do your research, look up on her. She has a lot to do with the European Central Bank. That's where all the money is at, in the European Central Bank. So I'll get in depth with her probably later down in the lives. But just notice that we're locked in. The people that we have on this space is locked in. Anybody else? Where are we at right quick with Dogelon? We're at 1961 right now. Still ranked number 434. We fluctuate up and down. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I just can't wait. Whereas Dogelon Mars breaks that 5 zeros. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I pray that it's a day that I am off and I'm up from 10 o'clock at night all the way down to 9 o'clock in the morning. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I want to be live and we're gonna watch these prices. Because a lot of people now don't get me mistaken. You see XRP, everybody faulted XRP, but look where XRP is shooting up to. Is at $1.40 something right now.
I was gonna say, could I say something about
47
Dogelon real
cents.
quick?
Go ahead, bro.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to. My bad. I was just saying no, you were right. I like what you were saying about XRP. I was gonna say I actually told my friend it's gonna go up. I don't know anything about it, but charting wise, you could tell. And I told him get it, so he bought it. So our XRP is a good play, honestly.
But do you know that XRP and XLM is going to be used for the United States Treasury? Let me go ahead and find the facts for you right quick.
That I did see. I didn't read fully into it, but actually, yeah, if you don't mind, I would like to see that. Because like you said, you bring facts to the table, so that's what I like. And you show it too.
Yeah, and that's the thing what I try to do, bro, with everybody. Like, I try not to just say stuff that a person can't find, and then they're in the comment section asking, well, Crypto Brown, where's this at? Where's that? I like to show it to you guys because a lot of people hype people up and then don't have no information, and then people are just spending the money on the asset that the person is talking about, and there's nothing there. Like, no, I can't do that. I appreciate you guys. XRP, XLR, use. Let's see. You did said about the Fed now. That's that there. Get this.
And real quick, didn't XRP pump too because Trump is having a meeting with Ripple, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah. Yes. Federal Reserve considers XRP and XLM for blockchain integration and FedNow payment system. This was an article in 2023. So this was already made for it to happen anyway. Because when Chris Larson sent 1 billion tokens to Kamala Harris, they were like, "Well, what is he doing?" I mean, he threw $1 billion. It's probably over $1 billion right damn now. Because when Chris Larson sent 1 billion tokens to Kamala Harris, XRP was around 45 to 50 cents. Think about that. See, nobody thought about that. Chris Larson sent. Let's go ahead and look that up. I'm tired. Let me look. Chris Larson.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
I'm not getting away from Dogelon. I don't want you guys. I know the ambassadors. Everybody's watching. Hey, man, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to show the community that there's people who was in the XRP community for years, just like the same years that you got into Ethereum. They were in years early, and I mean they had that bull run in 2017. Went to $3.98,
and you know what's crazy? What's crazy is Trump had a meeting with Ben Armstrong, right, from Coinbase. But before that, they listed Pepe and Floki. They're like, "All right, we're good to go. We can list some good tokens now."
Yeah, sense. Kamala. Give me a second.
H bar is doing good too, from what I saw. Sui, oh man, Sui outperformed everything. Even it outperformed Bitcoin too. Crazy.
So they're saying he sent. Larson has become the crypto sector's leading supporter for Harris, saying Monday in a posting on X that he's pitching in with $10 million in XRP to the Political Action Committee Future Forward to Kamala. $10 million in XRP. And around that time, we were around 45 cents to 50 cents. No, we wasn't even at the 50 cent mark. We were around 45, 47 cents. Now we're at $1.47. So think about that. $10 million worth of XRP. You think she's going to sell that?
I would say anybody who bought XRP at 50 cents or lower is going to do very well this bull run.
I'm going to be honest with you. I got in 2020, got in the XRP at 11 cents.
Oh, so you're sitting pretty.
Yeah, so I'm holding. That's why, like, I'll be trying to tell everybody with Dogelon because it's the cheapest. It's the cheapest, not as the cheapest asset, but it's the cheapest utility asset that's going places that everybody can afford. Now, I'm not saying people can't afford XRP at 11 cents, 10 cents, but we're not seeing those prices no more. The only prices that you could have seen those prices for XLM, but now XLM is around 45 to 50 cents. So people who've been holding XRP and XLM for all those years, listen, they have tons of haters. People hate XRP. I'm not talking about you, mean Lord, but I'm just saying there's a lot of people who hate XRP because they're like, it's like a hopium. Oh, this coin supposed to shoot up to 10K. It's supposed to shoot up to 20K and all this other stuff. This is the same thing where these haters are feeling about Dogelon Mars. And that's why I give every one of you respect, because you guys didn't have to get in this asset. and speaking to you, meme lord, with knowing where you came from, and for you to hop into Dogelon, that's major. And this is, I'm not trying to make it seem like, meme lord, but he got in early where Bitcoin was probably at $100. He got in, he had to, because Ethereum was at 14 something dollars back in 2017. You get what I take that back. 2017, Ethereum was, let me not just throw numbers like that. Hold on. ETH so around 2016, damn, $8. Bitcoin was around, Bitcoin is in orange. Bitcoin in 2016 was at 12, no, what was it? $600 something dollars. You get what I'm saying? $600 something dollars. So people who've been holding XRP for all those years, they have not seen a major bull run. We have not crossed the $3.98 all-time high. Look at this, $3.89. We haven't shot past that. It says 336 right here, but it was 389. And look how many years XRP been down in the rabbit hole. Look how long.
Can I say something good about XRP?
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
What's good about it is, about the lawsuit, is it's bad because it made it look horrible, but it gave everybody who were true believers in the project and did the research a chance to buy cheap. They always look at the bad. I always go, look at the good. You were able to buy, so cheap for so long. And now you're like in the greatest, like, not gonna say the greatest bull run, but like probably it's gonna go down in history as one of them.
You're absolutely correct. But I don't know if you guys see this chart. Hold on. Let me share this tab. I'm sorry, guys. I thought I was sharing the tab. You see how XRP was at, what, a penny for all those years? It wasn't even, it was fractions of a penny in 2013. Fractions. And then it started having a spike. Now look at Dogelon Mars. I'm comparing XRP to Dogelon Mars. We had that little pump, and this is when we came out in April 2021 at 6 zeros. Then, we had that, we're at 7 zeros for a bit. Then we shot up to 5 zeros, 22.7. And then we had that just a straight line all the way through. But look at XRP as well. They had their little moments going up and down, but they're going to have a spike. Dogelon Mars is going to have their spike. So if the XRP holders are able to wait all those damn years, I'm not saying we're going to wait years for Dogelon Mars to shoot up, because in those years, we had no pro-crypto Senate. We had no pro-crypto president. So we can't look at the last cycle. And that's what I see a lot of other people talking about. And they look at the reference, the 2021 cycle, the reference 2017 cycle, but all those cycles didn't have a pro president crypto. They didn't have a pro senate that was in crypto. This can be a game changer. This could be something that we have never seen before. This is why super cycle was entered into the phrase of this bull market. What's your thoughts on that?
Say it one more time.
What's your thoughts on how the analysts will reference the 2021 bull cycle, the 2017 bull cycle of now? Those cycles back in the day, we had no pro Senate crypto. We had no pro crypto president. So how can the analysts reference to that, to a whole new staff, like a whole new, a whole new regulation with pro crypto senators and the president. I don't understand how they're referencing the old bull runs to what is expected to happen in the future. You get what I'm saying? I mean, Lord.
I got you now. Okay. Like me, I'm the old saying, the trend is your friend. The only thing difficult now is now you have more crypto adoption. Now you have ETFs. Now you have America embracing crypto more because Gary Gensler out. That's just boom. That's very good for America and Americans who are holding crypto. So I would say it's very
Right.
hard to say, hey, we're going here, we're going there. Like for me, for instance, a lot of people are saying, oh, the bull run started, the bull run started. My old trend, going by like my charting, I charted Bitcoin at 200, like up to 269K by October next year, right? But now with seeing how it's breaking out, it's very difficult. So now I have to wait like a couple more months to actually see where we're going. But the bull run hasn't started for me. It feels like it's just a little taste. It's
Right.
like basically because of Trump and everything that's positive. But remember, there was also a lot of sell order. There's also going to be a lot of sell orders at 100K too. People are making profits as well.
Right.
So I have to see
Right.
my charting, but yeah, it's hard to your answer to your question. It's very difficult because now there's a lot of factors that have changed within the last what, like like 3 months maybe or a month and a half. The way the times are flying, I mean, it feels like that long, but I think we've been hearing nothing but positive news everywhere.
Right. Right. So, like, for the holders of multiple digital assets, for holders of Dogelon Mars, I mean, get prepared for something major, something crazy for next year, 2025.
Can I say something about the chart about Dogelon real quick?
Yes. Yes.
So as long as we hold, no financial advice, as long as we hold that 1799, because that's our major support now. After that, when we drop down from the 603 whatever down to now, 17 is our major support. If we go down, it's bad, but hey, accumulate. No financial advice because you know what's coming. Um, if we hold that and say we reach, I think it was like about 25 like 3,000, sorry, 603. If we pass that and then maintain and keep going up to 36, or sorry, 36 after 604, it's to the Mars. That's what I can say. Not financial advice.
Oh, yes.
If we maintain that 1799, we're good. I think the only real quick, sorry, the only
Family,
bad
you
news
guys
that
heard
could
what
I take
Dogelon
it.
Meme Lord said. Go ahead.
And I was like, sorry, and I was gonna say, the only thing that can stop us now is if they say World War III is happening. That's horrible. Nobody ever wins in a war, so I'll just say that. But that's the only thing I think that could be negative coming now. And for me, where they said that Biden did what he did about taking off the restrictions, I think that was just one last ditch effort. For me, I was joking with my girl. I said, "Hey, all Trump has to do is call and say, hey, knock this off.' All right, because I respect you." Just joking.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna get crazy. And that's the thing too, man, with this war. We gotta keep it close. I'm not gonna say you guys keep a close eye. At the end of the day, you're gonna have to hold your bags. I mean, you do what you want to do. We're not no financial advisor, but you know, if we do go into this war, just have some fiat on the side to accumulate. Now, does anybody else before hold on, Meme Lord, if anybody else Blaze stack up, Lil Hot, the real OG, do you guys have anything you guys want to say?
No, I'm just listening right now. I agree with everything that y'all saying though.
Okay, okay. Lil Hot, the real OG, y'all good? Just want to make sure everybody locked in. Yeah, I mean, Lord, it's just 2025 is going to be a great year for us. But if we deal with this war, just have some fiat on the side.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
That's why I think China, if you notice, they're the biggest buyer of gold.
oh yeah. Did you know they found? It's like, hold on. You said China, right?
Yeah, and I also think didn't somebody unban crypto the other day, and that's why it had a little pump too. See, everybody, you have to check too what's going what's going on in the world. Don't buy into it, but just read, see what's going on.
I was going to say that I heard China was off and on with crypto, but they are pro crypto. Even when you hear they're not pro crypto, don't let them fool you. China's pro crypto. So even with the war, I feel like whatever happens with it, I feel like even if it drops because of the war, all the countries are still going to get with crypto regardless, because they're going to go against the American dollar. So any way to get away from that, that's one thing they're going to do first. So I think crypto is going to be all right, war or no war. You just might see
And
a
you're
little drop.
and you're actually totally right about that, and brings me to like a hidden gem that I like. It's a Jasmy. Reason why is one of the CEOs of that crypto. He used to work for Sony, and I go, that'd be interesting if PlayStation use Jasmy or something, because what Jasmy does is I think they give the ability for companies to put their data in lockers or something like that are something in China. That's a good one to look into. Don't ape into it, just do your research. It's a pretty good project.
I actually heard of that, and that makes sense too.
Right. So say if China doesn't trust anybody but themselves, hey, well, why not trust a Chinese based crypto that holds data for you and decentralized?
Right. Now, as you guys see here, like with China, you guys are talking about, China finds $83 billion worth of gold reserves in Hunan. So what could that mean? They heard the United States is going to, what was it? Cynthia Loomis. She was like, let's go ahead and just put all our gold reserves into Bitcoin. We should be able to have 1 million Bitcoin in the next, 5 years? Instead of just buying $250,000 worth of Bitcoin a year. Look what I believe China is going to do the same thing. China has found gold reserves worth 600 billion yuan, worth $82.9 billion in central Hunan province, according to state outlets. China is the world's largest gold producer, accounting for 10% of global output in 2023. Data from the World Gold Council showed. So that, hey, you guys know we're in competition with China. Now, if we have any people that's watching from China, good morning. Good morning to anybody that's watching right now. I love all races. But China's gonna put United States to a little test because $82.9 billion worth. If they just move all of that into Bitcoin, that would be crazy. I can see $1 million Bitcoin near future if they do that. And the United States is not going to let any other country try to overthrow them of being the top largest and strongest country in the world and richest.
Can I say something about gold in China real quick?
Yes.
We're always they're always in a constant battle, the United States, so space is the next frontier. Mars, you hear about Mars, right? So having gold, when they put it it's used in space for the equipment, it reflects the sun back instead of absorbing the heat, so the machines don't overheat. So they're actually I think they're setting up for getting ready for space travel too with gold.
Wow.
I just want to say you're one of the smartest people I know, man. Well, I don't know, but But that right
Like,
there,
bro.
nah, because that right there, like going off of coincidence again, but that's like, so now we need crypto because you can hang the gold up. If
Yeah.
they go outer space, you can hang all that gold up. Whoever has it is going to have something so valuable. They're going to make so much money because they're going to need their gold. Just like you buying land and AutoZone wants to, we buy your house off you so we can put our store there or the parking lot to stretch out there. That's what they're going to do to that gold. They're going to give you anything you want. You can have a crib on Mars and a spaceship just if you give us a little bit of this gold or all your gold. So just all I'm saying is be ready when you got crypto because gold is about to go. If that's a fact, what he just said, gold, that shit's getting sold. Believe that.
And I'll say this real quick. Have you noticed that everybody's saying, let's go back to the moon? Let's go back to the moon. Everybody goes, what the hell do you want to do in the moon? Check this out. To launch a rocket off the moon, it's less fuel. Plus, you can make fuel with the dust, moon dust. You can actually make it into a propellant for and fuel for a rocket. So everybody's trying to go to Mars. They just have to build on there. It sounds like sci-fi, but it's actually true.
That's another fact.
But do you know why we have not went to the moon?
Well, we
Do you
did,
guys
right. That's how they figured out that moon dust is actually can be used as a propellant because they brought it back.
correct? But like what I said, there's things out there. We're not the only species. This is why they set up to the Martians. We're not the only species on that's in this whole galaxy. Think about it.
That's a fact. I know you just seen all the videos. I mean, they've been popping up, but you've seen the videos. Like they're popping up now a lot.
I'm not justifying. I'm not saying you don't know what you're saying. You're absolutely correct. They did find molecules where they're using as fuel, where they can send spaceships to Mars. But think about let's bring it back. Think about Russia missiles. Okay, United States is the greatest. They have the best technology. We have everything, supposedly. Okay, but how come Russia has some different type of missiles that look like damn alien strikes? Look at those videos when they sent. And this is the crazy thing about it. Russia let the United States know 30 minutes before they made that attack. But when you see it, it's like it's shooting from the clouds. Like it don't do no crazy explosions. It just hits the target and that's about it. But they're missiles. We never seen the other side of the moon. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. We have not seen the other side of the moon. And I know a lot of people are saying, Neil Armstrong, he was in Nevada or some type of desert where they were saying that that's where he was at. No, he was actually there. And the thing that sucked is before Neil Armstrong died, he let the world know what he's seen, what those creatures told him. But people nowadays, we got TikTok and everything. They're like, oh man, he has dementia. He's losing it. He don't know what he's talking about. But there's things up there right now. And the moon is it has a lot of, it's very resourceful. And that's what these countries fight for. They fight for resources. They want to have the most out of than the other country. So the moon is the most resourceful planet of what we know right now. Elon Musk is heading to Mars. But there's stuff on the moon that we just can't land on. We may have peace treaties. There's a lot that we're going to know about in the next year, 2025, when they release the files. You guys remember in 2020 when everybody was ready to raid the what was it called? Damn, what was that place called, man? Where Area 51, where they were saying everybody playing that day, huh?
You're right. Yeah, Area 51 when Trump was in.
Area 51. Everybody's in the raid, and the president, the military said we have the right to shoot if you cross, if you jump that gate. We have the right to shoot. So there's a lot of stuff in space that we do not know about, but they started bringing out these films of the jet pilot that was up there, and he was following the spaceship, but then all of a sudden the spaceship was in front of his jet. Then all of a sudden it slowed up and went behind the jet. There's a lot of stuff that's going to shock a lot of people around the world. And I'm not trying to make two and two, Elon Musk and Dogelon, you guys know. But interstellar, interplanetary, we'll be doing a lot of things out of space. But just like what you said, Meme Lord, the moon has a lot of resources on there that we still haven't known. But they're saying that the aliens are down in the damn ocean that we never discovered. We barely, huh?
Nah, I saw that. That's crazy. I seen that, and I believe it too. But
yeah, it's a lot of crazy things that's going.
And you know what people would say, what does this have to do with crypto and Dogelon? And I would actually say everything, because what Methuselah is doing with Dogelon, either way, they're not part of it, but they're part of it in another way, if you think about it.
Yeah.
And we're the only one that has Mars
Facts
in our name. So that Mars is huge. Like, so it has a lot to do with Dogelon, like you said.
So and the other thing, go ahead, sorry.
No, you good. What were you saying?
I was gonna say, and that's why I think Elon Musk knows about us, because when they sent Methuselah sent the cardiovascular samples to the ISS, it was actually one of the SpaceX crews that was piloting and using the rocket to pilot over there to the ISS. So Elon Musk just doesn't say, okay, here, we're gonna help you. What are you taking? So that's how I think he found out about Dogelon and all that. The other thing is, in order to get to Mars, that's deep space. So what happens is it's harsh on the skin because of the radiation. So it can cause rashing, burning, itching, thinning of the skin. So that's why Methuselah sent those samples to expose it to radiation up there in space to see how they can regenerate the skin for deep space travel. So that's why I think all these billionaires are helping pay all this money, because they're like, really, a skin rejuvenating? I'll take it. Plus, in space, the further you are away from Earth, it's a time dilation. So say if you go to Mars, and say I think it takes 725 days to go to make around the sun. So I think you age less slower on there. So you could say if you live 100 on Earth, you could live 200 years on Mars.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, life is getting real, guys. But I'm gonna cut the live a little short. We have 1:34 in the morning. I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate you guys. And this is great topics. It's like, I love that everybody's down to earth. But hold on. Before I even go, I like what we were talking about. I might get stuck. But like what you said, there's a lot of billionaires who want to be younger. I think there's a billionaire right now. Let me see. Did he froze himself?
I believe so, because I think a lot of them are scared of death. And I say, to me, it's going to come either way. The worst thing is how, for me. That's it.
Hold on. Let's see this here. Damn, this is crazy. All right, so frozen futures. Why are U.S. billionaires freezing themselves? So you see Peter Thiel has signed up to have his body cryogenically frozen at the Alker Life Extension Foundation. Come on, family. Can you guys see that? Let's see. Post that. It's not letting me. Let's go to here. You guys there?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
I'm here
wanna
still.
make-
I saw it.
All right. So this here is Alcor Life Extension Foundation. Okay. This is in Arizona. Arizona. Now these billionaires, I know they had more. Hold on. I'm trying to find out the other one that frozen himself. They said there's that came back. They say in 1967, Professor James Hiram Bedford became the first person to be frozen. As per QZ, Bedford was an ex-psychology professor at the University of California, Berkeley. Bedford had died of renal cancer in 1967. So I don't think he made it. So yeah, he didn't make that one there. He didn't make it. But yeah, there's billionaires that's ready to not just to freeze themselves, but to be younger. What the hell? What's this? Yeah, there's a lot of crazy news, man. I mean, who doesn't want to, be 30, turn 90 to the new 50? It's just crazy. But all right, guys, I appreciate you guys tapping in. Anybody got final thoughts before I close out?
I just say just try to hodl strong, and I appreciate you letting me talk on here. You guys are all awesome, especially you. You bring a lot of good content, and you back up your claims 100%.
I appreciate it, bro. I try to have all the information there for you guys to see, but I'm also gonna send you more information. I forgot it was another article that we were talking about, but I try to make this live more interactive, and I'm sorry for the people in the chat. I would like to, read more of your chats because there's a lot of you guys. I appreciate it. I'm gonna start doing a podcast. Meme Lord, Moonbound, the Real OG, Lil Hot. I'm gonna start doing a podcast. You're gonna be doing like once, or I believe once a month or once a week, however. But we're gonna be speaking about Dogelon, but not just Dogelon, but other multiple digital currencies that some of you guys are able to get into. But I mean, we're just average people that's trying to become multi-millionaires, and we are on the right path. We hold the right digital assets, and 2025 is going to be a year that we should be able to see life-changing wealth. So before I leave and end, you guys, everybody that's on here, let everybody know how you guys feel, and before I close out.
Thanks for having me on here, man. Thanks for letting me talk. I just want to see everybody make a lot of money off Dogelon and hodl strong, like he said. And I'll be back on here when I get another chance, man. And shout out to Moonbound too. I'm subscribed to him, but keep hitting us with more videos. You make the day great, man. You have me in there talking to the TV sometimes because you be saying you be speaking facts, but you say it with real with a lot of passion, and you make it even when when it's down. You know what I mean? I'm like, somebody's believing the way I believe. It ain't just me. So what I mean? Shout out to you, and keep the videos coming, man.
And I appreciate you coming up on the stage. I would like to have you more in person, up on the space as well, man. Because I I gotta learn how to say it without vulgar because you never know kids are watching. But I like to have people who mess with the community and have like-minded minds to be able to share their opinions on this live, on this channel, really. I mean, it's a documentary at the end of the day. I'm not doing it for views. I'm not doing it for likes. I just like to connect with great people. So I appreciate you, Blaze Stack Up. I appreciate you, Dogelon Meme Lord.
Appreciate
You were
you.
about to say something?
Not just saying I appreciate you, man. And yeah, I'll definitely be on here again whenever you have me. I'll be proud to be on.
Thank you. Lil Hot, you have anything you want to say? Think he's asleep. The real OG, you on here? Then they knocked out. Meme Lord, you want to exit out and tell everybody before we click off?
Yeah, like I said, just hodl strong. And what I like about Crypto Brown is even on the down days, he knows how to turn it, to the upside, which I like. You bring the energy positive, and I like positive energy.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. And thank you all. And then remember this. You all have to remember this. Investing is not supposed to be stressing. And we're